It's been so long. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because I'm not sure if I have everything set up properly. I know, I haven't streamed them forever. Uh, Super happy to be back on stream. Okay, good, good. I'm so glad. All right. Yes. Use the emote for the Tai Chi salute. Here we go. I'm so glad that you joined in. All right, so we are having an event here. Can see we got lots and lots of people. Oh wait. All right, that's we've got a meetup event happening here. We just got going. And what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna hook up some folks over on this side, so that you can hear what they do. Hey, Bernadette, good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, this is my new school. Yeah, this is why I haven't been able to live stream because getting this place all set up has taken me forever. So, so we got this event, this meetup. We got these people here. They're gonna, and so I want to show you guys what happens when Tai Chi people come together and engage in push hands practice. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, it's a great event. So I am going to um, I'm going to kick things off for the event. So I'm actually going to go and let folks know what's going on and invite them to start, and then also talk about the fundraiser. So just give me a sec. I'll leave the camera over here, and hopefully my mic will be able to reach me over there. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so great. You used to do push hands in high school. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to bring the mic over there. I'm going to kick things off and hopefully you can hear me while I go out there. All right. Yeah. Let's kick things off. All right. All right, folks. The mic is not for you. The mic is for the live stream. All right. So welcome everyone for coming here. There is a camera that is live streaming this event. So this is being simultaneously live streamed on Twitch and YouTube because we want to just let more people know about what we do. If you know who I am, I'm Shirley Chalk. I took over Iping Tai Chi from Iping Cheng, and Bob Shannon, who's our Chen instructor, he was integral in organizing this because we love Stephe Watson. If you don't know the story, Steve was one of the first people Master Iping got to know when she came. She actually taught at Silent Dragon when she first came here, and Steve picked her up every day to bring her over to Silent Dragon to teach. He actually helped to teach her English, and she and her husband Bob got married at Someday Farm before Steve took it over. That was where she and Bob actually got married. So they go back a long way. She shared photos with me that I didn't even recognize. So Steve, I knew when he was already Big Steve. She showed me photos and I was like, who is that? Like it didn't even look like him because he was so skinny. He was like a tall, skinny guy, and he was like, "That's Steve." And she calls him Steve Washington because she can't say Steve Watson. So for like 20 something years, he's Steve Washington. So and Steve, he there's a plant that's out there. It's a hanging grass plant that he gifted to us in the school because that plant was actually from a Tai Chi instructor from Milford. And he gave that plant to Steve to put it to have out in his farm when the instructor moved. So Steve planted it, and then he took it out from his soil, put it in the plot and in a pot, and gifted it to us to return it here. And he was here for our ribbon cutting. I've got a photo of me with Steve under Dr. John Painter's squirrels and his, bagua mat. So Steve is just really, really important for us and obviously for everybody because you're here and we know that getting Hartford folks, New London folks down in this area is a feat. It doesn't happen. I know you guys don't come here. And the only reason why you guys are really here is for Steve because he means that much to everybody. So this is an event that we wanted to hopefully raise a lot of money for his fundraiser. And I know some of you have brought cash or checks, and we're doing like a collection of that. There's also slips on the bench there to go directly to Steve's GoFundMe. So there's a QR code you can scan with your phone, and that will take you right to his GoFundMe. We'll kind of tally it all up at the end to see how much we raise for him, and hopefully it'll be a lot. And then just have fun while you're here. Hopefully everybody will be. I didn't make everyone sign waivers, and I'm hoping that like if you guys get hurt, then don't sue me, okay? um, but have fun, be safe. We have this puzzle mat here, and then we have the wushu carpet over there. This side is where the live stream is going to be focused on. And what I would really love is for at least two people to get mic'd up so we can talk about the experience, because another really important thing is to get people to understand what is happening in the push hands process. When you watch, you don't really know what's happening, but if you can like hear people talk through, you can get a better understanding. So I have two separate mics that I can mic up and then share. And if you teach, then we'll get your information out to people. So this is live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so people will be able to come back to it and find out about you. And then Dr. Jeffrey Zimmerman, he is going to be giving acupuncture treatments. He brought his acupuncture stuff. He's a licensed acupuncturist. He's an amazing energy healer. I do not use that term lightly. And Jay will tell you how amazing. Yes, so he will do that for donation based. Those donations will go to the fundraiser, and he'll be there. He's got two tables in two rooms over there. And okay, so have fun. And I'll be chatting with the community over there. And then I'll mic whoever wants to mic up and play on this side. You do that. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy and have fun. Right. All right. Will my mic reach over there? I'm not sure if it has that reach. Could you guys hear? It sounds a little bit distorted. Yeah, maybe. Like it was like a hi. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. All right. So, say, I don't have a light over on this side, so it's kind of dark. All right. So good to see everyone. All right, excellent. Yeah, so we've got so you guys can see like in the background, this is push hands. So it's basically like sensing, feeling your opponent and getting a sense of where they're disconnected, and not using muscle, like basically flowing and connecting. So this is well, I guess if you were to call it like sparring for Tai Chi, but it's really more about just understanding your own connections. And I'm going to be hooking people up on mic so you can hear them talk through it. So when they're ready for that, meanwhile, we can just, I don't know, keep it aimed on here, I guess. All right. So I'm going to check over on YouTube because this is also live streaming on YouTube, but I have to pull that up because I'm not used to live streaming on YouTube. So I just got to check to see how that works because I don't really know. I don't even know if it is. I think acupuncture can help with many different things. When you have blockages that affect respiratory, then the acupuncture can help to release those blockages. So the breathing is better. There's some things that acupuncture is more effective than other things. I don't know how to see. Like, can you guys see if I am actually live on YouTube? I can't. I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I see. All right. Hi, YouTube. I'm seeing the chat on YouTube now. Oh, awesome. Okay, good. So you guys can see what is happening here. Uh, Alright, so how has everyone been? I haven't live streamed in forever. And this is not my normal setup here, so this is just gonna take me a little bit. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So New York, that is good point because acupuncture, like acupuncture is treatment, it's like medical treatment, but there's so much that you can do yourself in your movements and exercises to help to keep everything flowing. So, I always say that the acupuncture is a treatment, but it's not a cure. It does a wonderful thing to help release blockages, but then you also need to do things yourself to make sure that you keep that clear so your body can start self healing itself. Yeah. So a lot of and Dr. Zimmerman's harmonetics energy healing system is all about that whole concept of connecting your upper and lower meridians because our bodies have 12 meridian channels in traditional Chinese medicine. Our bodies have 12 meridian channels that run through. Six are upper body that run through the hands, and six are lower body that run through your feet. And we want to connect the upper and lower to each other so that we have full circulation. So movements are a great way for that. All right. Yeah, there's like so many different approaches to push hands. So you're going to be noticing that people have different approaches. All right. So super Onassis Parangel, I'm going to hook him up so you can hear him. All right. Onassis, people need to hear you teach. Yeah, so yes, please mic this up. Uh, if,
Does this look funny?
can you guys let me know? Can you hear Onassis?
Does this look
Um,
funny? Does this work? Mic check.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear him?
I don't know. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Is it working?
Yes. They're
Okay.
saying yes.
Okay. And oh, this is a good spot. Okay. And your name is John. John's gonna take it easy on me. Oh, okay, sorry. He claims he's never done push hands before. Um,
Go the other way so that they can see better. Yeah.
so so most people. Oh, like that. Okay. So most people will what they'll do is I'll have this pung and I'll go like this, okay, and I'll be round. And as soon as you touch me right here, what they're gonna do is not let this area collapse, and then they're gonna let it go either to the left or the right. If I roll my bones out when I do this, it's called ward off as well. And I just want to make that distinction because point your fingers towards me like this. If I do this and I just turn my fingers like I'm doing a screwdriver or a light bulb, notice that your fingers don't change. But if I take my radius and my ulnar bone and I go like this, notice that you're no longer pointed at me. And it doesn't take a lot of strength to just rotate my bones and do that. I mean, this is basic stuff, obviously. And the whole idea is usually, for most people, is for me anyway, is to make the person's energy long. Like if I did it right here, you still have a lot of strength in your arm. But when you're right here, you don't have very much strength in your arm. Therefore, it will now be my turn to come back. Most people will go like this, and as I go like this, see how you're receiving me, but you're blocking me early. Okay? What I mean by that is, push me for a second. See how I just block you early? Okay. Push me again. Did I block you at all? I didn't touch you at all, right? I mean, I touch you, but I'm not doing this. And see, when you're, and looking in the camera, right? People are always trying to go dead center, but they're never perfect. They'll either be slightly this way or this way, or this way or this way. And if they are perfect, do something about it. But the point is, if you are majority this way, push this way, I will let you go this way. If you are majority this way, I will let you go this way. The mistake people make is they have learned to do this. So even though you're majority this way, I'm still bringing you across my center. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's a no-no, because if you're real powerful when I'm bringing you across my center, attack again right there. That's what will happen. So now you have all the secrets. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that's how most people will approach it, okay? So I go like this, and then you push, right? Now, you see I chose to go to my open side. This is called your closed side. Do you know why we call this side your closed side and this side your open side? Because not only because you're open to the center, I'll stand the same way as you. I can face from here to almost 180 degrees and turn my body. But with my right foot forward, I can only turn this way about 90 degrees, which means this is more limited than this. If I'm more dominant on your closed side, you go this way. If I'm more dominant on your open side, you should go where? To your open side. Very good. See, I go to my open side, and I go like this. Now I go to your closed side. So you don't feel me fighting you, do you? Right. I'm going to do it again, but this is what you feel a lot of people do. I'm going to do it again. This is not technically wrong, but do you see how much pung I use while I'm doing liu? But now what do you feel? Nothing. See how you took a step forward, right? This sometimes I call this empty coat. Like when you're pushing, I'm holding a jacket right here. And when you push on it, you feel the coat, but where's the beef? Right? Do you remember the commercial? You're old enough to remember I don't know if you are. 80s commercial, the lady walks up to the yeah and says, "Where's the beef?" Now, the thing about this is people forget that push is the attack when you do this. So if you did nothing at all, I would try to just do this. And if I did nothing at all, I would try to do this. And one more thing, since you claim to be just learning, it's usually by most people considered a no-no to let this collapse. That's not always true. If I remain forward, not forward, but if I'm not leaning back and I'm not twisting like this, I still have other defenses. When you push here, I still can roll my body. I still can fold my body. I could still raise up my front leg. And this whole nonsense that you can't move your feet is silly. Okay? But we'll start from that because that's how people do it. Now, one thing I might do is find out if you have any pung when I go like this. So you just let me come to the center. Now that you know I'm going to do that, you might give me more pung. And so I pull you off your balance. You see what I mean? So if you're playing fixed step, those would be points right there already. Right? The action of going like this and just pushing you off and moving multiple steps means that would be a point. In real fighting, all that means is you went like that and it didn't do anything else. You know what I mean? So it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, New York. It's kind of
What
silly.
are some
I
other
don't
things
understand the
people do?
point
This is a
of
single hand. What are some other things people do?
the
Sometimes a person
not
will lead long
walking.
this way, right here, and what you could do is take this hand and use the tiger's mouth. This part called a tiger's mouth.
They
Put
do
it
have
right here
moving step. Like that's just a
and
lot more
go this way.
practical and realistic.
Okay, don't do it in a way that saves me. I'll give you an example. Push. So when I make your energy long, I do this. Your energy in a bow stance is set up to do what? Forward, backward.
Yeah.
What is perpendicular to that? This. So if I do this and push you this way, I'm pushing along the lines of which way you are strong, right? Which way you are powerful. But perpendicular to that is this way. I mean, this is fundamental stuff, right? So when I make your energy long this way, and I just do this, this is the reason why newbies fall for this.
Hey,
So I
Sancho.
want you to do that to me. I'll be the newbie, so you be the teacher. No, no. Well, that's one way. And the other way is I wanted you to do what I'm doing is this way. Very good, like that. Okay? So now you do what you did earlier, and you do this. Is that one hand or two? There you go. That's one hand. But when you add the other hand, it's that. Right. So what happens when he sinks? Then you change direction. Right. Then I follow you. Exactly. That's what you're doing when you're doing one. I mean, there are other setups that you can use, but most people, when they're doing single hands, is kind of like beginners and they're trying to figure it out. Double is where it's important. You know how to do roll back. Roll back. Okay, no, stay closer to me, right? But roll back and then push. Okay, you're still leaving me on top? People talk about bridges in different Chinese martial arts. If you leave me on top, it doesn't mean you
Yes.
can't control from underneath,
Yeah, yeah.
but top is better. Top. When a person goes like this, they're doing what? They're putting their hands where? On top. So if you push me, where did I put my hands? On top. I could do this. That's underneath. But this is the way I want my hands on top so that I can control from on top. You know what I mean? Do the things that I want on top, you know? Or I use a lateral movement. Okay? So this is hands, double hands on top. And then they're the same length. Roll back. So you step too far. You also leave yourself open for this. Push here. Did I roll back enough? No. See where your hands are? See how your hands not touching me? What happens if I do this?
This is live, actually. Yeah,
Nothing,
we are having
right?
this live right
What did I
now.
do?
Oh,
It's
good. I'm so
off. How
glad.
about you hold my hands right here?
Yeah, so
What happens
Onassis is
if I
mic'd
don't raise
up
my hands?
because I want
See how you're still in
people,
control of me?
when they're watching
What
push
happens when
hands,
I go
to
like this? What happens
also
to your wrist?
be able to
Do you see
understand
how
what's
you
going
have no
on.
energy? So that's why it's easier to go like that.
Mhm.
That's the reason why we're doing this. See that right there? Now some guys will just do pung and they'll find your structure right here. So you push and then they'll just do this. That's just showing off their structure. But in general, when you receive, you should want to remove that. So if you have your hands this way, some guys will try to do it from the outside if they're strong players. Some guys will try to do it from the inside and then like this. So you see how I'm holding you right here? Raise your hands. Yeah, from the outside.
I forgot how to
Yeah, like that.
mod.
And then squeeze like this. See how you can pinch my hands? That's one way to remove the
I
hands. Or
forgot how
do
to
it from the
delete.
inside. See how my hands came off? Now they're
I don't
off.
think I
Try to
don't think
do
we
it
have any
without
mods in
feeling it.
here right now. Yeah, on the
So,
Twitch side.
see, I have
How do
a
I
better grip,
delete
right?
a chat? Oh my
So it makes
goodness.
sense to do what? To
Forgot
do
all
here.
of
That's why we do
how
that,
to live stream.
right? So now you see guys there, they're going like this, and then you roll back and you do it to me. Go ahead, push back. See how your heel came off the floor? That was ideal. At that moment, when I went like this and your heel came off the floor, that would have been the time to get you. Because I have my hands on you. Remove my hands and I can't do that. There you go. So am I
Okay, there we
attacking when I
go.
remove
Thank
my
you.
hands? No, not really. All I'm doing is pushing at your center. Go ahead, hold it. You still hold it? Why'd you lose balance?
So, I gotta see where
Because
the
he who
Twitch chat
holds is
is,
held
and
by
then the
himself.
YouTube
See
is.
how you
I'm
hold it?
looking on my phone.
I did what? I baited you by pushing forward, and then I just made it long. And what'd you do? You fell off balance. Watch. Push to me. And then go that
If
way.
you guys have any questions for Onassis, you can put that in the chat also. And I'm
That's
sure
it.
Onassis will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
When you cross, some guys will cross up high, some guys will cross low. Like this.
Let's see what. Okay,
Like that.
this guy,
See?
I'm gonna zoom in.
Some guys will do it like
I'm gonna
this.
get him mic'd up too.
Like that. And they'll do
This one
the hands going
here
high like
in
this.
the shirt. This is Tony
See, when you go like this,
Suarez.
you make a hook.
He's He and
You know what
Onassis
you should
are
do?
considered two of
Remove the
the
hook.
most highly skilled
You know
push
how you
hands
counter that?
players in
Yeah, watch.
Connecticut.
Keep your arm bent.
So I'm gonna
Is there
get
a hook
him
there?
mic'd up too, so you
Yes.
can see
Keep it bent.
him
Keep it bent.
and
Bent.
hear his
Is there a
explanations.
hook there?
And
Now,
maybe
when
we
you
can
go
get
like
to
this,
see
open your hand up.
Tony and Onassis
How
pushing
about delay a
with
little
each
so you didn't
other.
know it was coming?
I
Watch.
would
Start to go
pay
like this. So you
money
feel the hook,
just to
and
see
then you let it
that.
go. Now, how about this? The way into danger is the way out. When I go like this, you roll your hand over the top, and then you grab the same hand. So you're pushing here. I have the what? Hook on there. Then the next level is you push here, and I let it go.
Yes.
And then the next level is I go like this, and I just follow it.
So
But remember, we're
this
only
is
using one hand.
worth
That's why I use this. If
a
we were using two,
donation
I
to
would just do what we did
support
earlier.
Steve
Like this.
Watson's
But one
cancer
hand is
fund,
important.
right?
Okay,
I'm
like
going to
that.
be putting it
You got
into
it?
the link throughout
Tight.
today.
You sure? Okay, watch what I'm doing. I use my elbow. It's not getting weaker, is it? I use my what? Shoulder. It's not getting weaker. How about I do this? What happened to your grip? Right? See? Look. Come on. Here. Still holding it. Watch what I'm doing. You got it? You sure? This is important because watch what I'm doing. I make energy ball. I go like this. And I'm going to do young style. I'm going to go like this. And then you grab my hand. See that? But look. Like this. Like that. So that's what they do. That's what they do. You use the hand. Like that. Like that. It's only if you want to let it go. If you don't want it to let go, then I go like this and I just make you follow it. Yang style. I make you just follow it like this, and I just do this way. I follow you to your own demise. You know what I mean? So, power point and push are not the same. Stick point and push are not the same. If you touch me here, this is also where your power is, right? I touch you here, it's in the hand, but it's in my forearm is where I'm leading. So a lot of
So
people
this
are only
kind of
going
gives you an
with it.
insight into more about
That
what Tai
doesn't
Chi
mean
is about.
you don't put your power somewhere else.
You know, it's not
You know what I
just
mean?
what you see in the
So right
park,
here, happens to be
although
where you're
you can
touching me.
see
But I
the
use
stuff
my
in the park
power
too.
in a higher
Depends on
spot.
which park.
What happened to your grip? Right here, I'm not matching it. Here, I'm going to go like this. You see what I mean? So make sure you change where you touch and where's your power. Like that. You know what I mean? So like this. Yeah. So I change because you change. But if I don't change, I'm in trouble. Okay? So all those things come together is people doing this. That's all it is. Okay? Yeah.
John, John has a very bad hip.
Oh, sorry. I
So
didn't know you have
yeah.
a bad hip. I won't do no more ground takedowns. Yeah. So if you don't have any more questions, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So normally people start with this, and they'll go like this. This is single. Keeping in mind everything we talked about, right? Learn it all. No, just kidding. Am I more this way? Am I more this way? When you push me, see how I make you long first. Then I raise up, lift. Then I roll the bones. Then I go there. See how many steps you're taking already? You don't need to take that many steps. Make me long first. Then use your dantian, turn. That way you didn't use your shoulder. See that? You only use your body, but not your shoulder, you know? Push. See how your
This
heel's
is
coming off the
such
floor?
valuable advice. I can't even tell you how much information that you're
What I
getting
feel is
in
when I'm going like this, you have so
this
much
instruction
pung
right
coming
here.
out
Like,
that
this
all I
is
do is just pull, and that's why you
gold.
fall forward. Right? But I won't do it right now, right? Yeah. You got too soft. You lost the punk, you lost the structure, and then I just went through it. Oh, I'm ready to collapse. You should push more, right? This push more. That needle dives into the sea, right? That would be needle dives into the sea because you you give me the energy. That's how I do. That's a trap. The guy will go like this because I'm not using strength. I'm just letting you push it against my arm and like this. So
That's
now I can
right.
go like that.
Exactly.
It feels like it's real solid, right? But all you have to do is just go like this. Sometimes, like this, but it's just right here. I'm not using strength. This is like watch this. Just keep your arm there, right? Like this, palm out. No, no, don't push against it. Just let me naturally squish it. Notice how you don't have to try really. All you have to do is just with your shoulder, just keep pung forward like this, like that. Then when you give me energy, I make it long. So your heel come up, and then I come down. That's like that. That's what they're doing when they're doing this. Sometimes they push on the wrist, or they'll push on the elbow. Right now I'm pushing on your wrist. When I roll up like this, I walked. Now I'm touching your what? I'm touching your elbow. Push my elbow. There you go. Push your elbow. Push your elbow. Push your elbow. Yeah. elbow. Now I'm back to the wrist.
I don't think Steve's gonna be able to come today.
So
Yeah.
much pung, but is
Yeah,
it in the right spot?
but it is a long drive and yeah.
I'm gonna get some water.
Right.
Excuse me. All right, here you go.
So I know he's here in spirit. All right, yeah, we got some water over there. Yeah, so it's live streaming right now. Yeah, so this is actually being live streamed on YouTube and on Twitch, and then well, definitely then cut it up into some clips and share that. Yeah. Well, it will. Yeah, yeah, it will be on YouTube already, and then on Facebook. Yeah. Uh, yeah, so everybody had a chance to listen to Onassis showing his thing, and uh, okay, let's get the folks over to see what's happening on this side. We'll call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We really invested a lot to bring the online content high quality. Yeah, it's over there, up on the wall there, so we can like zoom in. We can pan, zoom out. So this is how I do online classes because we teach. We have students who come in person and then students who join online. And that way, the online experience is a little bit better because a lot of the online classes, it's like it's a bad camera and you can't see what's going on. And yeah. Uh, Thank you. Yeah, the lighting in there looks good, right? Like we actually changed out. You should have seen the lights before. They were like the old shop lights because this was like an old factory. So we changed it out to all LEDs. Yeah, made like it cost so much for us when we came into this space to get it ready. Oh, it was yeah. Luckily, we had the flooring from the other school. So we were able to just transfer it over. Yeah. Otherwise, to buy flooring, this is over 5,000 square feet just here. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So this is actually. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, we should. Yeah. So this is operated by myself and then also Master Jackwa from Udang Kung Fu Academy. So we like partner to operate this space. It's too big for either of us to do on our own. And then also, in addition, we formed a nonprofit, the New England Asian American Cultural Center, and the nonprofit will also do programming here because now we can host like field trips, like school field trips and things like that. So that's how we can support a nice big space like this. Yeah. She's a colleague up in the yeah Manchester. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't, but Master Jack always brings his wushu team there. Yeah. Uh, Hi, thank you for coming. All right, let's bring someone else here. Do you guys want to see someone else explain? Or I guess we could chat for a little bit because I haven't like caught up with you guys. Because when we have when we have an instructor teaching, I don't want to interrupt. And also, I'm interested. I'm learning as well, so I don't really like want to talk over them. So like we can chat now. Yeah, it's all about timing, Wiz. It really like, and that's why you have to sense. You have to be connected. You have to feel. Master Pate always says, if you have to think about it, it's too late. Thinking is too late. So you have to really connect and really like be in the other person to feel, and then that's how you get the timing. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to be doing this all the way until 4. So that's the event. So this is folks who just joined in. We are hosting a Tai Chi meetup and exchange event for a fundraiser. If you're on our Discord, if you're not on our Discord, you can join our Discord. My Twitch profile, I think, has a link to get our Discord invite. I don't think that info is on YouTube. I don't think it's on the YouTube profile. Um, so folks who are over on YouTube that want to hop in our Discord, you're gonna have to go over to the Twitch link, or I think it might be in the link tree, but I don't know if I linked the link tree on the YouTube. So the Discord, I share actually a lot of Steve Watson's videos. Steve Watson makes a lot of content. He makes a ton of videos for Tai Chi Chuan tips, and he's just a really, really beloved Tai Chi instructor in the area. And that's why you have all these people who are here. And I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot of people, but like there are people who my school is in the New Haven area. If you know anything about Connecticut, Connecticut is completely siloed by region. People in one region do not go to another region. Like people in New Haven just don't go up to Hartford, and people in Hartford and New Haven just don't go out to the New London area. They don't go out to the Danbury. It's like so regionalized, and the fact that we actually have a ton of these people who came down from the New London area, the Hartford area, to come down to this area. This is really, really special. And they're doing this because of Steve, because everybody wants to support Steve. And this is why we're doing this. This was a free event for people to come and to exchange, to play, to learn, to observe. Dr. Jeffrey Zimmerman, who is an amazing energy healer. I don't use the term energy healer lightly. I think most people who call themselves energy healers are just a lot of BS. I don't think they are. But Dr. Zimmerman, he is an amazing energy healer, and he's here to give acupuncture treatments to people, and it's donation based, and those donations are going to the fundraiser. So we're doing all of this for Steve. So I'm going to keep posting up that GoFundMe link in the chat so that you can, if you want to support the uh, the fundraiser, I encourage you to do that. He might lose his farm because the medical bills for cancer treatment is really, really expensive, and he might have to lose his farm. And the farm it is an operating farm. He boards horses there. His school is there. He teaches there. He lives there. Master I Ping got married there. She and Bob actually had their wedding at that farm. So let's try to help him out if you can. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's go. And thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much for being here. So let me call over another instructor who might want to share, and we'll get him hooked up to the mic so you can get a different perspective. Let me see if Antonio will come and do it.
And Tony, Will you be willing to do it over on this side, mic'd up, so that people like online can also hear what you're doing?
Okay.
Yeah, so they were listening to Onassis teach and talk through.
Okay.
So you
Go
guys
on
are
over.
working on camera. So this is
Good.
being live streamed on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
Well, it's like doing Lian is like the partner practice. Yeah.
Okay.
Like doing Zoom is like your, but it's kind of like opponent. Yeah. I'm not sure. I have to think about what that term is. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, we all are. Even if I'm giving something, I'm receiving.
Let me just check to
Okay.
see if they can hear you.
Okay.
You might need the mic a little closer.
Let's
Okay,
see.
so we're gonna see if Tony's sound. So Tony, you talk a little
That's
bit.
it. You got me there, or can you hear
Can you
me?
guys hear him? Okay. We'll just
Yes.
there's a
No.
delay with the chat, so we
Okay.
just have to pause and wait. So this is Tony Suarez, and he is a Tai Chi instructor in Connecticut. Can you
Student of
guys hear
William
him?
C. C. Chen.
Student of William C.C. Chen, who is you guys. I've talked about William C.C. Chen before, so hopefully you guys remember the very like the best push hands, uh, the competition push hands folks came out of William C.C. Chen's school. Okay, they're saying
I'm coming in.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So okay, this is
Welcome.
a treat.
Okay. Have anybody pushed hands? No. Okay. 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 So we'll start with a circle, palm touching. Okay. And the idea is to get that waist to turn as much as you can, rotate as much as you can, just to get on the loose part of it. And in the push hands, it's not about trying to hurt each other, but more to sense and feel the other person. So we can get a lot of loosening. So there and see what I'm doing is getting the shoulders loose, getting the hips loose, staying connected the whole time, but not trying to do anything. If he pushes, then I become empty. I'm not there. I'm not. I give him a little bit. It's like stepping on a stair step that's loose. You suddenly feel your mind says it's foundation or ice, and guess what happens? You go through. So I'm like that. I'm like that thin sheet of ice. Give him a little something to rely on, and then I'm not there. So I'm empty. Okay, but I can unwind also. So we'll see. So, and the fun part of this too is like when you're if you want to, you can
Just
always
take
take this to
it.
the level you want. You can
Yeah, take
always
one.
the push
Oh,
becomes a
are they
punch.
in the kitchen?
The
Like
single whip is
I don't
here,
know. Either in the
and that's
kitchen
right.
out there or out.
So
Yeah.
I can think of your form.
Oh,
You
not out
don't
there. It's
need
like
to
just
do
around the
100
corner there.
postures. You only need
Um,
20, or you could do
D,
20 of them
D,
5 times
D. Do you know
and
where the
still get the
water
same
is?
effect.
Can you show him where the water is?
We
John
do the
bought the
short
water.
form,
Okay.
and that's the Chen
Sorry,
school.
sorry.
And we all push and like to push. So it's a great feel of energy, and then eventually you can be freestyle sanso, where you're away from each other, and then your timing is increased dramatically. But it's about that listening and feeling, and I'm feeling where he is solid, and I feel the other side, and it can be pulling. That gets tricky, and you want to be a little mindful, careful with each other when you're doing that. So in the pushing,
The guy is that he has a pair of unused trays for kids.
Oh.
Okay, give them to whoever want them at
it's getting loose.
school
See,
if you have
this
any.
is your opening posture,
Oh.
right?
Feed.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Reduce
So
again.
Yeah, you just put it
right,
over
don't
there.
go back. Come to me. Right. That's
Yeah.
it. See, if you push, there's my posture. There's my form. I used to talk about being like a child, which was something I borrowed from Professor Chen Cheng. It's like, be like a child.
People there, yeah.
And I remember my sons never did anything
Come
wrong
on, say
because when I
hi.
asked
Go.
him who did that, it
This,
was always, I
this
don't
is Chen Bob.
know.
Well,
See?
oh, there
So
we
Yeah.
we
So,
borrow
So who's online?
life reactions to
we got a
help
bunch of people
us
on the
teach
Twitch
form to ourselves
side, and we
on
got
how to make it
some
work.
people over on the YouTube side as well. So the Chen Bob.
Single whip.
Be breaking out the swords soon.
So he
See, look,
organized this
he's not
event.
pulling
Like
him in,
I was
pushing
so
him around.
busy with Lunar
So I
New
want
Year event celebrations
okay.
that Chembab, he was
All
the
right.
one
Forward,
who
forward
got
stance.
this going,
Fighter. Okay.
and yeah, it's been a good turnout.
Now I'm going to do this with you. Okay. So
Oh,
here, fist, make a not tight. Hold the softball.
thank you so
All right.
much. Thank you,
Just hold the softball. Don't
Lisa.
crunch it.
All
Okay. Now
right.
connection is going to be here. I want your weight forward. Yeah. That's your
And Bob
connection
said
point.
that the
Okay.
weapons are going to come out
Now all
soon,
I
so
want
you
you to
guys
do
can
is
see some
shrink the
sword
hip
sparring as well.
in and come out. Come out. Boom. Don't turn the waist. Shrink. Come up. Okay. Spring up. Hit. Hit me. That's your whole waist turn. See it?
Yeah.
Whereas I want you to do this and go boom. Tighten the fist as you get there, not
Oh, okay.
before. Right. Shh. Here and come up. That's it.
Got
Feel the
it.
difference?
Yeah.
So you crush the floor. Crush the floor when you do that. Boom. Don't go backwards. Go through me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. I can take the punch.
I know you did.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. You can try a little harder. Punch a little harder. Listen, the last time I was in class with Master Chen, we were doing some techniques and stuff, and he hit me. And he's hit me many times. But on this occasion, it's a 2 hour train ride home. So about an hour into the train ride, all of a sudden the pain got worse. I called him. I said, Master Chen, I said, whatever you did, it lasted a long time. So it's penetration. It's penetration. See? So you can try this on your own. So if you're just standing, shrinking, and coming out, come out. Whether it's that one or this one. There's your two punches. See it? Borrowing from my teacher. Think of a waiter. They're the best. They're serving. Okay? So when they're serving a platter. They don't serve it this way. See? Now, if I'm serving coffee, oh, there's coffee, right? How's he serving it to you? Straight across. See? Oh, you want a tea? I'm sorry. Here's the coffee. Right? So that's it. Loose. And come up. It comes out. There. Yes. All it is. So it's not this. It's here. Spring out. You want to do single whip. So in single whip is here. Okay. My friend just had a baby. Okay. So we're gonna hold the baby. Here's the posture. Right foot's forward. Your right foot. Okay. So hold the baby. Look at the baby. Smile. Don't go back. Sink. The turn is happening as you sink. See it? Feel it? Then this hand out. Point. And you feel your weight going there? Staying there solid. Then turn the doorknob. Stay off your back leg. Always on your front leg. All right, again, here, sink. Then you're crushing the floor with the right leg. Mm. Then press. Mm. Less turning, more forward, forward. See, I don't go back. So I'm solid all the way through. If you grab me, okay, grab my wrist. So there's my form. As I go back, keep on me. I don't let go. The form is moving around. It's that ball in the water. The shape isn't moving. Okay? I'm not letting go and then energizing. Constant. Constantly. Yeah. Always, always. Now see, in push hands, here, all right, drop your shoulder and right elbow. Don't sink your whole body. Just drop the shoulder. There. Okay, now take the pointer and put it through my heart in that direction. Uh-uh. Not this. This pointer, put it through my heart. There. See? I can't resist that. It's not. He has all the potential to go even stronger and faster, which you'll learn as you get. There it is. So that's single whip. Okay. So in push hands, it's the same. It's having that connection all the time. I like to think of it like you're a light switch. There's power in that switch. If you touch those wires, you get a shock. All right. So there's always power. When you turn on it, there's more power. So that's all we're doing. Your power is yours. Your shape is yours. You need to be out here a little more. This is that Pong energy, the water-off energy. That's your shape. Don't let anybody get into that shape. Because if you're in here, I've got you. And you have to be really fast to get out of that. Because now I'm in that area. So what I'm doing here is getting him to feel that root. Get off your back leg. That's it. Now you're on your front leg. Good. See, now you're in that connection. So if I push into you, you crush that floor and let this spin. See? Crush the floor. Don't try to turn the waist. It'll happen all by itself. Push the floor. There. See, now you're solid. So crush the floor, come out. I can't do anything about that. Okay? So it's not this. Here, you can push right into that hip joint and expand it. Okay? If you make a fist and go right in here on me, okay? See, I can actually crunch his hand, and then I come out. Stay there. See? So you can't do that again. So that's your form. That's what you're doing. And this is up. It's not out here. Up. And see, I'm not coming up. I'm turning. This posture, a lot of fun.
All right.
Lifting the hands. We originally practiced this with a stick.
Yes.
Snap.
Again later on if you want. I don't know.
And you find more techniques.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Two punches.
Everyone.
Okay, so it's this. It's this.
All right. So what you guys don't
happens
see is
this
that
hand
we've
is
got
getting his energy to spin, and this
we
one's
got some
tossing him.
swords out now.
So he comes in, punch. That's a headshot. That's that. That's that. Out. So everything is a fighting application. You know, this is tough.
No.
This is tough. And
This
that's
is a
gonna be-
Uruguay.
I'm going to take a headshot here. Okay? I just want you to see the posture, but that's this. I'm not going to let you go. That's that. That's that strike. So that's boom. And then block. There's that block from the punch. Then monkey's paw. Boom. These are techniques that are really good for you because you're smaller and you need that defensive end. So if I'm coming at you this
All
way,
right, New York. Take care. Thank you
Take a
so
charge
much
seat.
for stopping by and sharing
Right.
your
You wanna be
insights
able to
too.
defend
They're
that.
really, really
So coming in
valuable. I'm
here,
so glad you're able to join
don't
us
use
for a
your,
bit.
just use your fingers.
Yeah.
Up. Just go
We'll
up.
be
Up.
here until 4.
Don't try to
That's
use
when
this.
the
Just
event
use your
will
fingers.
end.
Go right through.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Take care. And
See?
hopefully
Look how
I
those hands
can
are.
live
Just go
stream
crush right. You
more
can grab my hand.
again.
Boom.
It's I really miss it.
Because
I
you're
really miss
smaller. Guys
being
are
here with the
overpower you.
community.
And it's going to
It's
happen
something that I
anyway.
was
It's just
doing so
nature.
much,
It's not
and I just haven't been
martial arts
able
doesn't
to. So
guarantee all
so
that.
glad that I was able
You have to
to
be
be
a
here for a
strong part of that
bit.
role play.
All
So and the
right,
same
excellent,
thing here.
Sancho.
See, there's the push. This should be push
All
me.
right, Iron Body
You
Sensei
make this happen. I'm not thinking of this.
on
She's
the
making it happen.
YouTube side.
I don't
Yes,
think about it.
yes.
You don't want to think about it. That's why, suddenly it comes alive. Say, it's just waking up. Come on away from the mirror a little bit. Okay, so as I'm coming at you this way, your palms come up to me. Don't make contact. Make contact with me. That'll work too. But here, cut push. See where I am? It's up. And we can play it that way. That's okay. Cool. So we go. Yeah. See?
So
Too tight. Too tight. Loosen.
I really, really
Loosen. Right.
want
See, we'll
to
get her loose. See?
return at least like a weekly stream, like once a
Yeah.
week. I don't think I
Not
could do
your
more than
hands
that.
have
Like
the
this
tension.
past
Not your shoulders and
year,
your arm. Get
it's
rid of
just
that.
been
Get rid of that. That's it.
completely
I was at a gas
so
station. There was no towels.
busy
It was
with
filthy. So how did you wash your
this
hands?
space.
Right?
We also formed a
There you, there you go.
nonprofit.
So
This
if I come
space is a
in,
cultural center. So
that's that
those of you
rattle.
who
There it is.
joined
See?
in late,
That's it.
like this is the
And
reason
see, your arms are
why
loose.
I
Your
haven't been
power's
able to
here.
live stream.
See?
Like
Good.
this
Good,
space
good.
that we have here,
Questions?
it's
Ideas?
6,600 square feet. On the other side of this wall
Yep.
is finished office space.
Okay.
And then the training room space here is over 5,000 square feet. And just getting this space operational
Well, when you do that,
took
then
up
you're required to be a lot
all
faster.
of my time.
Because
And then
so
in
I
addition,
play
we formed a
and I try to test myself.
nonprofit
So
for
if I'm in
this
the posture,
that is
anybody here do
operating out of this
construction?
space as well.
So if you, okay, so you know you
So
drop a plumb line, like a weight on a
it
string.
just took up
Well, in
so
Tai
much
Chi,
of
it's
my time.
opposite. This is here,
But
so that string can move. That's your
I
center.
think
So that's
I
my center line.
have
So if I'm
things now
centered,
to a
when
point
he
where
goes to
I
push,
can
see?
start
But if I
fitting
connect my
in a
center,
weekly live
push,
stream. So I
nothing
hope to be
there.
able to
I
do
can lean back.
that.
I'm not leaning back.
Thank
I've just
you.
adjusted my center. Push,
Oh, it's blowing out. Okay, I'm too close to the
push.
mic.
Couple guys. My center is there, but
Thank you
I
so
don't go there. He helps
much.
me
It's
to
so
go
good to
there.
see
You see?
here.
So that's
This
that ball
location
that
here,
that
it's
shape is
in
where you want it
Milford
to be.
on Research Drive, right
So
off of
if I'm coming
I-95
in, see?
exit 40.
Right. So
So not
this
on the post
makes this
road.
happen. Right. Equal. See? So
Oh,
he's not
thank
hitting me any
you,
harder than I'm hitting him.
Cinnamon. I know. I really
Right?
missed. During
Right.
COVID, I was live streaming
Okay,
almost
then go through
every
a little more.
day,
Now you
and
got it.
it is kind of
See?
sad
And when you
that
do that,
so many
make
of
sure you're
us
pounding that,
who
crushing
were
that floor.
like COVID streamers that started Twitch streams during COVID,
There it
we're
is.
like
There it
we
is.
just
See?
haven't been
And
able
he's not
to now
extending
that
the
life
arm.
is back to
And he's
normal,
open-handed. And by the
and
way,
we're
any
doing
of you have
things
ever treated a woman
again
badly and got slapped, you understand how
IRL.
dangerously
But
powerful a
I
slap
do
is.
miss the community a lot.
I have no
I've
idea.
actually been doing a lot of TikToks.
There's
So
your
if you're
push.
not on
So if
TikTok,
you're not
I've been
punching,
making a lot of
you can
TikToks
still
and
practice punch in a
shorts.
pushing pose. See?
Yeah,
Do the technique
Instagram
anyway.
Reels,
See?
TikToks. So you can definitely at least find my
Now
content
I want
over
you to
there.
sneak
At
that hand in,
YouTube, of
then throw
course.
the energy, then go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the one. That's the 1-inch punch. Yeah. So, right. That's it. See? So that can be your punch. So it's not that hard. Come on in. How are you? So, you've pushed hands before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we're just going to go a little push hands. We like to be on the same side. Keep things going that way.
Yeah, I
Okay?
only
Never let your shoulders.
started
When that gets back to
TikTok
it, get that
3
elbow in
months
front.
ago,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
TikTok
You're
is
positive.
bananas. Oh my God, I cannot even believe just the sheer
Good.
size
You didn't ask if I was any
and
good.
like the growth of
You're fine.
TikTok. Like it's crazy.
See that? See, there's that. I'm making things happen so you can see how that beginning posture works. There's single whip. I'm better this side.
Yeah, that's my TikTok. If you're not,
There
if
it
you
is.
haven't been on
Once
there,
it gets there, see? Once you feel it, you have to increase it.
I never was on Vine, so I don't know. But I love TikTok. Like for me,
Then there's that exploding
TikTok
energy,
and
what they call
Twitch
phaging. That's the
are very, very
rumbling
similar
from inside out.
in the
That's what
feel
makes this
where it's like just you can just be yourself and it
Yeah.
doesn't
So-
have to
So in that case,
be
you're phaging, you're using that same
very
exploding energy. So I don't have a lot of people I can push with.
artificial.
So you
like
like in box, you do
it
shadow boxing.
rewards
So you
you
do
for
Tai Chi the
just being
same
your
way.
authentic
So if
self.
you're
And I think the more
here,
authentic you are, the more it
here,
rewards you, as opposed to
here,
Instagram, where it just
back,
feels like a
and then
little too artificial. Um,
then
Although I think, with Instagram now being more about reels,
back. So you
then
can have
it
that
has more of that
ability
TikTok
to
feel
keep
to it. But before,
practicing
when it was
your
like,
energy,
all those
because it's really moving your
photos,
own
and it
energy
was
around.
just like so
And
not
I like taking
real, and
advantage of people
I
who are
didn't
short,
really
smaller,
like it or
weaker,
get it.
because
Twitch I
she's
like
going to show
because
us
you
how
just
strong she
turn it
really
on,
is.
and then you can
Okay, you
just
need to stop
talk
doing this.
and show people
Doesn't
things,
matter
and
which
it's
foot
like
you're on,
you're
but you want
opening
all
up a
your weight in the
window
front
into
leg.
yourself.
Okay? So
And
make
I felt very
contact.
comfortable on
This is your
Twitch
shape.
live streaming.
This is your shape. Bend,
And
sink.
TikTok kind
Not
of has
you,
that feel for
stroke
me.
only. Okay.
YouTube
Now,
is a little bit new.
carefully
Like YouTube streaming,
increase
it's not
power
something that
by
I was
shifting
used
and
to doing.
putting more
But
here.
I
There.
I guess it's like the
Now
same.
you're formed
But like
solid.
the Twitch
See? Keep it there. Don't let go.
community
Keep it
has a
there.
different
Keep it
feel
there.
to it.
Keep
I
it
just
there.
really
Increase a little
like
more.
it.
Right. Not with your heel, with your fingers.
Mm.
That's it. So many little things you can start to
Yeah.
feel. That's the energy. See, I can't push that. Don't go backward. Don't go backward on me. If anything, you collapse the hip, but don't go away from me. Keep this solid. Your mind is here. Your mind is on those fingertips. Push into me. That's it. That's it. That's it.
What is
And
your go
I'm
backwards
pushing her pretty
towards?
hard.
Yeah.
I'm pushing her pretty hard. She's not going. That's your foundation.
Yeah.
Drop your
I don't
shoulders,
want to,
elbows. There. See?
talk bad about
And then what I
YouTube,
want you to do now
because
is
YouTube
take
is
that
really
palm, go
important
right toward
for,
him.
um,
Not
actually, like
this
for
palm.
the
Oh.
YouTube is the place where
There it
people
is.
who are
There.
really serious
See,
about
that's your shape.
learning,
You're
then
moving that shape around.
they go to YouTube for
Okay?
the
It's not.
serious learning. TikTok is
When
kind
you
of like the place
overextend,
where
you release everything from below.
introducing
You
things,
want
and
to
that was
constantly be
Twitch
touching the
also.
ground,
Twitch was the place
like if
where
you're
I was
nailed to the floor.
introducing
You just
all
crush.
the raids that came
So
in,
in
where
the
people who
beginning
had no
posture,
idea what Tai Chi even
sink in,
was, and I got to
shrinking,
introduce
and
it.
out.
And YouTube is kind of like where people you already
It's out.
know
Expanding out.
what
So the
Tai Chi
palms are going
is,
along.
and that's
They're
why
going along for the
you
ride.
would
Then I
be
shrink,
on my channel.
push
So
out,
that's like where the serious
shrink.
learning happens.
There's that connecting. Boom.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Okay. So if this is here, all right. In fact, take a fighting stance for me. Okay.
So those of
So
you who
this is coming
weren't here
here
earlier,
toward my head,
we have in the
right?
foreground
But I
Onassis
want you to see
Parangao
something.
with the
Again,
sword.
I'm not
Onassis
I'm
Parangao,
not
he
here.
is
That
a
shape
Tai
is
Chi
going to be alive.
instructor here in
So I want to catch
Connecticut.
that coming
And
toward me
I
because
mentioned earlier
here
that
I can slip.
he actually was the first
I can
Filipino
slip.
American UFC
Basically,
fighter.
that's in the form.
And
All right. So go
he
ahead.
won his match, I'm pretty
Here.
sure. He
Here's
teaches
single
Chinese
whip. You know
martial
that, right?
arts,
That's a punch.
and then in the background,
Now I'm inside him.
who you can
So
hear,
he
he's
can't
mic'd
wrap
up,
around
is
here. He's got to
Tony
release this.
Suarez, who
So
is a
as
Tai
that
Chi
gets
instructor
released,
in
I go
Connecticut.
forward.
And Tony was a student
So
of William C.C.
take a
Chen.
take a good
William
shot.
C.C. Chen, he's
Good.
out in New
Don't
York,
ever extend the
and
elbow.
his
Hit me again.
school
Solid.
produces
There.
the best
I'm coming into the
competition
punch.
push hands players.
Mostly because I want to reduce the
And
power.
yeah,
You
Tony
want to stay away
is
from the edge of that
instructing
fire. That's the
in the
hottest point. So you
background
want to be there
there, and
first.
they are
Okay,
both
so
Tai Chi
send it in.
instructors in Connecticut.
Okay? From there, single whip.
Onassis Parangao,
Right?
type it.
And this is checking, but that's a punch. Yeah. Send it in. Oh, it's okay. Trust me, I've been hit a lot harder. And you should. You really should. Well, no, because you train yourself to soften your own blow. Because you're actually using the
I
bicep
hope you
muscle,
guys find
which is
it
putting on the brake. And
valuable,
you're not
valuable
effectively
enough
hitting your
to
opponent with all the
maybe
energy.
donate a little
It's tricep
something
muscle.
to the
That. I
fundraiser
actually
that
trained
this
that
event
way.
is all about,
See?
raising some money
So
to
it's
help
this.
fellow Tai Chi
And it
instructor
gets,
Steve
so you can see it,
Watson,
it gets,
who
I'm not doing this
got
punching.
diagnosed with stage
See?
4 cancer. And we're trying to help
Fact.
him with
Real
his
quick,
medical bill
I'll give you this.
costs. Oh,
Hey. Always a toy.
so I'm going to be spamming
Always a toy.
both Twitch
So,
chat and YouTube chat
come on over.
with the link to the
Hold this.
GoFundMe.
So, because this is soft and you know it's soft, it's not going to hurt anything, you have no problem punching. punching it.
Mm.
So we want to be here, and just see. So you're not afraid to hit it. So when punch, hit it. Now step, step down, crush the floor, then go out. Boom. Yeah, don't turn your hips away because see, that shows your punch. I'm teaching you the more power. This is just giving more power. Nothing wrong. Anyone else? Come on. So you take a, so you crunch. So you step down, yeah, step in like you're doing the form.
Yeah.
See, and then out. There it is. Still waist turn. There's here, here. See that? Here. My foot
All right,
connect to the ground.
Steph.
I'm
Thank you
crushing
so
that
much for
floor. I
joining
don't even need. And I
us.
don't.
I'm so
By the
glad
way, the
that you
back
were able
foot
to hang out
leads.
for a little
When you do
bit,
the form, it's not
get a little
this.
bit more
This
insight
crushing
on
is making this
like
turn. You heard me say that
more of what
before.
Tai Chi is
I
about.
don't need this foot. It's all here. Muhammad Ali was famous for being able to knock people out while backpedaling. He learned that from Tai Chi. So the front foot is the back foot, if you need it to be. So here's my front foot. That's facing you, right? So if I crunch, hit, see how this can come in? Now I can punch with this one. That's now my front foot. See? So you must do it like you do the form.
If anyone has
So you step.
questions, just
Everybody,
put
take
it
your
in
right
the
foot,
chat,
step,
and I will ask
shrink,
these
and
guys
come out.
to
Out,
answer
not
any
up.
questions that you guys
Out.
have.
Serve the coffee. Here it is. There's your punch. You're driving
We
down
can
with your
pan
punch.
to see what else is
Stay.
going on.
Shrink, out. See, I can use either hand. Shrink, out. Shrink, out. Softer. Better to practice it softer because there's no resistance. You'll be faster. The more you tense up, the more you're slowing yourself down. You're trying to go forward while your foot's on the brake. Be down first. Step, shrink, and expand out. Keep your elbows down. You're serving coffee. You're spilling coffee all over the floor. See? Just connect to it. Don't use your shoulders. Keep the elbow down because that's you're moving your shape. Don't try to expand beyond it. And make contact. Boom. Make contact. See how doing this? Get that out of there. I'm gonna. See, your back pedal. She's on the back foot and just spinning around. You want to be step for me. Down. Step down
Ah,
and
sorry.
go out. You're doing this.
That was
You want to
me
go forward, out. Bring your head and body into it.
getting too into
That'll help
watching.
you.
Oh, nothing.
Bring your whole
I
body
wasn't paying
forward
attention to
into
what
it
buttons I was
and
pressing.
come up. That's a punch. That's a good punch. Okay, slow it. Slow it down. Because think about the connection. Because right now you're also arching. You're moving your back, and that's going to hurt the small of your back. You hit a guy strong enough, you're going to hurt your back. So you want everything to be in them. See, I don't have to be here. I can actually. This is even another way. If you have a heavy bag, practice in reverse. Make contact. Have contact. Move away from it. Out. See, I'm not. Come. I don't need to come way back here. See, and I'm
So
using
we had
soft.
no like organized format for this. It was just
Send it.
come meet up, engage, have
Every time you
fun.
watch a movie and the guy's hitting heavy bag and they're
I'll
hitting it
live
wrong,
stream
it's
it
effective for the movie.
and
You want to stop
make
the bag.
someone
You want to
up,
push the bag
and
because this guy's coming
we'll
at me.
just have fun
I'm
with it.
200. He's all of that. I'm not going to stop that. So if I want to practice that, I got to push the bag away, then practice stopping the bag. But coming at me, so that's the idea, and you steal this from someone's pool. It is yeah, absolutely, yeah. So if a punch, Okay. Yeah. Well, William Chen is longest student of Chen Cheng, Professor Cheng. It's the same form, just smaller, shorter, with fewer repetitions. It's identical. Okay. Same. It's the very same. Yeah, so yeah, this is here, then you turn, and then here. Now you're fighting two people, here and here. See? So if he's here and he's here, okay, no one. And I've been in fights where there's multiple guys. No two are going to strike at the same time. It's just not
Tony's
going to
mic
happen.
still being
Someone's going to get
scratchy.
hurt other than me. So you have to pay attention to what's going on. You're going to take a shot from somebody. So the more shots you take, the more calm you are about it. You ever watch a beginning boxer? They're like this. All the professionals that have had their nose broken and busted up all the time, they're in there anymore because they've already taken the shot. They're not worried about it anymore. See? Different kind of fighter. So when this is coming, hit here, there's the posture. See? Now he comes here, boom. There's the form. See it? Right? So hit it hard. See? It's just, he's making this happen. Go. I'm not even thinking about it. I've been doing this form for 30 years. It just comes. That's all I do. So I don't think about the technique. He makes it happen. So it's accidental. Now if he comes in, I'm taking a shot to the ribs now. So okay, I'm gonna sink, take that shot, but I'm also gonna hang on to him. See? I'm gonna take the shot. I may or may not. I may or may not survive that shot. I'm gonna take the shot. You gotta. So again, now I know it's coming. Then I got a lot of things I can do. Multiple things I can do. This here, two punches, right? That's uppercut, block it. Okay, so he's going to take the shot at me, but see what happened? All I did was shrink, come back up. Shrink, back. Priscilla, William Chen's daughter, and I were pushing hands.
I'm not
I
monitoring
had
sound,
snot on
so
my
I
head
can't
because she was so soft and
tell
and
how
we were
his mic is
full on pushing.
sounding. Is he
She
still
had gloves
sounding
on. We all had gloves
scratchy?
on.
Let me know.
And I took one shot at her, and she folded, came up, and went, pow! Rang my bell. And she's the one who taught me that technique. I knew it was in the form, but I hadn't applied it before.
A
So
little quiet. Yeah.
we
His
borrow.
voice is
We
very
we
low.
receive. Okay. Yeah.
Very good.
True. Very true. Yeah. Yes. Because when you're doing the form, it's like shadow boxing. You should have something in your mind about the intent. It has been called mind intent boxing. So, and we're all troubled. We all have things going on, pressure at work, uh, got to get to the bank in time. Apply that to your thinking in the practice of the form. Because if I start the form, okay, I'm going to start doing my Tai Chi form. Oh, I got to be at work in half an hour. Okay, now I start the technique. I'm just focusing on the technique. Oh, I got to make a phone call in 20 minutes. Technique. So it's okay to let go. It is not possible for anyone to say, oh, I'm concentrating all the way through. No, you're not. Then you're not doing the form. You're just moving around. And that's pretty, and that's nice, and that could help to keep you loose. But it's not, there has to be an intent. I like to cook, and I can see my mom, it's not ready. How can you tell? Okay? She's doing it long enough. So it's like anything else, like cooking. You do this enough, you don't need to do the whole form. If you just do this, at a world tournament, there was a guy who didn't know any Tai Chi, but he got out in the form and he just started waving his hands like a qigong exercise. They gave him eights, and everyone complained. They said he didn't even do any Tai Chi. He said, but he did what he did beautifully. Do one thing really well. I studied Shaolin, Hungar, uh, then got beat up enough to want to learn the internal, and I've been with Master Chen ever since. But those experiences get enhanced by Tai Chi. And I firmly believe that in fighting,
Um,
if you looked at a
I
pyramid,
think
a
I'm
good
gonna
karate guy in the
take
beginning
a
will
a,
beat the
a
heck out of a
pause
Tai Chi guy,
here,
but not for long.
uh,
Because even the good hard style karate guys, when
just
they get to the
to
peak, they
kind
get
of
soft.
encourage
We get
the
harder.
folks who are here to
See, we're
donate if they
soft,
haven't already.
covering steel.
So, okay.
They're hard and break down and get soft so they can keep going. So I would always give this internal style heads up anytime.
All
It always
right.
works for you.
Ariel, we're kind of at the halfway point here, so I know folks
Thank you all.
often need to leave after the halfway point. Don't stop, don't stop. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure before folks leave, if you haven't
Any
already
questions, any ideas?
donated towards the fundraiser, that's what we want to try to do. So I know folks might have come a little bit later. There's a GoFundMe. So there's sheets over there on the table. One
Yeah,
side is a QR code for the GoFundMe that goes straight to
sure.
Steve's GoFundMe. We also are
I
taking a
wanted to say that.
collection if you would rather drop off cash, and we're going to get that over to
I
him.
wanted to mess up somebody
And then
else's, but so
also
you learn
on
how
the
to punch
other
more
side of the
effectively
sheet,
once you
because you
hit
guys might
certain
be
areas that are more
interested,
effective, like
we're
the groin, but
hosting.
more
I don't know if you
strategic
guys
guys.
know Randy Brown.
And I'm hoping to
He
maybe have
is an
inspiration,
instructor out in
but you have to have something to
Massachusetts. He's
build.
going to come down. He's a black belt in
That was the
Brazilian
best
Jiu
thing is still running
Jitsu and Mantis
if you can.
boxing and Young Style Tai Chi Chuan
Remember,
instructor. He's going to come here
being
for
a
an
partner
application
with two guys
seminar
at a bar,
on
they
March
would just throw some
26th,
team pushes around.
Sunday. So,
I
and
remember
we're
that.
doing
I just
a early bird
pretty
sign
tough.
up discount
Four
for
walls
folks
in front of me,
who do that early. So
and
there's a
the other
QR
guy said, "Yeah,
code for that
you're
as
going to Boston."
well.
I am.
So that's on the
I'm going
sheet.
to
If
get
you
hurt
guys are
badly. I'm going to the
interested,
hospital.
get
I'm
that
going back
info.
out. I can't
And
get
we
for long.
want to raise lots of money for the GoFundMe. This is being live streamed, so we've got folks tuning in on Twitch and YouTube. And if you guys want me to get your information out to folks, I'll put it in the chat. I Onesimus and Tony have been instructing. I already told folks that you were the first Filipino American UFC fighter, and they already looked you up, and they're impressed. um, and anybody who wants to share their knowledge, I can make you up, and you can just share everything that you know with people interested in learning what you know. All right, so okay, resume now.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, most people in karate
Mm.
want to do this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, usually at the halfway point, people
Yeah.
leave, and then there's some folks who came in a little bit late.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that they
I like a lot of
donate because that's
the
what this is
reels on
about.
Facebook and guys in combat stuff. That said, if this
Thank
guy
you
does
so
this, you do
much.
that. I'm like, no one's gonna strike you like that. That's not reality. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That happened to me. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
folks watching, you let me know what you want me to aim the camera
Sure.
on.
Yeah.
I figure you'll want to
Right.
see more
Yeah.
clearly the
Right.
speaker. So I have it zoomed in more on
Yeah.
Tony right
And you'll
now
have more
because
time
he's the one that's
to
mic'd
react
up.
more
But if you
effectively.
want to
And
see
do
a
and
more
exactly.
zoomed out view to see what else is happening, just let me know.
Yeah.
And I'll just change the camera view
Or if you
to
grab me,
whatever
take a
you
front
guys
kick.
want. Right? And if you have any questions, put it in the chat.
So are you guys all doing Chen Man Cheng's
Mhm.
form? Ah, okay. You are Chen style? Oh, cool. Which?
Right. I'm actually gonna, because
Oh, nice.
Onassis has got a
That's
little
good.
bit more
That's the beginning form.
movement happening right
That's
now,
where it was born.
and Tony's just kind of
I
standing,
had
answering some questions. So let me
oh yeah, a lot of it. I was at this world tournament, and
zoom it out a
they
bit.
went to Hunan and brought Chen Shaoang to the U.S. He he gave a workshop and then he gave a demonstration. So during the demonstration, he was sitting about 20 feet away from me in a just a regular chair. And while I was watching him prepare in the chair, he was shaking the damn chair, vibrating off the floor. Just boom, boom. I have it on film. I have it on film. It was amazing. No, it was one of the aluminum chairs, but it's like he has so much vitality. He was 80 some odd years old, and he broke some guy's leg. He brought his main student to the tournament. True story. He was given the instruction to win gold at every single place he could within that tournament. If not, he couldn't go back home. He now teaches in New York City. He got all gold, one silver. But he damaged the guy pretty because he was from China. They don't push hands to play. They push hands for real life. And this guy was from L.A. and they were pushing hands and he locked in on him. What happened was step. He went like this, locked in,
Yeah,
and just
it's a
and shook it.
beautiful
And we
farm.
saw
Yeah,
the
so
tibia
if you
out.
go
It was
to
gone. It was
the
sticking outside his body.
GoFundMe,
They
there's
it was the
actually
only
a
one. And
link
he
so
very
that
poor
you can
English. He
see
could barely
pictures
speak any
of
English.
the
But
farm.
and he gave
It
some
is a
workshops later
working
on. His
farm.
stuff
The
is
horses are being
scary.
boarded there. It's
His
this
chinchilla is
gorgeous
scary.
property, and
But
Steve
that's where it
has a
began. They don't
school
understand it. I
there,
competed once in
and
China
it's a
in push hands.
wonderful
They're nuts.
little
They don't
school.
do
Like there's
this.
a little
they're
house
coming.
that's
They're coming
for the
at you like
school, and he
they're
lives
gonna keep on
there.
going.
It's this
They'll grab.
really nice
They'll do this stuff.
space.
It looked like I thought it was
I'm
wrestling.
gonna
I'm like,
zoom
oh
in.
my god, I'm
Okay,
gonna get hurt.
Tony is now
I
kind of
made
a
it to
little
the
bit more
first
active
level. I got beat up in the
again.
second.
So let's
Oh
zoom
yeah,
in.
yeah. Well, you had a 10-foot circle and like a wrestling arena, okay, and full points for outside the ring and full point if you get him drop on the ground. But you couldn't use sweeps.
I
No gear.
I
No
did it
gear.
again.
Open hand. In 2000, I was I and broke the interior, tore the interior of the ACL, and it was gone. But that's a lot of years of fighting and practicing. I was doing monkey style stuff. I was like climbing and being stupid. Yeah, but that was in 2000, and I'm fine still, but a lot of standing. I hurt the other leg, and my surgeon, I said, am I going to need surgery on this one too? And he says, well, let's see. Let's just check back. We're going to get another appointment. We're going to do an X-ray in a month. So I hobbled around and just did standing meditation and did a lot of Tai Chi. Went back and he said, Tony, I don't know what's happening. You're healing. So Tai Chi works. It does work. And I've had no trouble with this knee at all. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Mind intent. Mind intent. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I go along with that. But anyone want to push? Okay. All right, so we'll do this. Touch, touch here. Okay. Touch here. We'll just make a big circle. Big circle. Widen your stance a little bit. Rotate your waist. Yeah. Go back if I go forward. If I go back, you go forward. See? Back, forward, turn more. And this way. Yeah, keep your feet flat to the floor. Find a comfortable way to do that. Turn your waist more. That's it. When you're going back, you're turning away that way. Right. So now you can go forward. See? Then I can turn to come to you. This is the beginning. Right. And see, you will just go right around. Touch. So when you're pushing toward me, it's
Oh
this.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Turn your waist. Right. And then as you go back, turn your waist the other way. Other way. Other way. Keep going. That's right. But bring your. That's it.
Yep.
Then go toward me. Why are you turning? I didn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Feel. Feel. Push. See, if you do it for me, then we're not. Either one of us is not going to learn. So you need to feel that you're pushing. Weight forward. Turn into it. Right. Don't move away from me. Don't move away from me. Make me move you. And turn. Turn the waist. There it is. There it is. You see how it makes the connection? Good. Then go forward and
Good, good.
back. Don't run away from me. Be in the contact. Turn. Right. Forward. And turn. Don't go away. Turn into me. Right. Then turn. That's better. That's the idea. That's the idea. So you stick with it.
I, ha-
Huh?
I haven't done it in so long.
Here, you're using push.
You gotta push, and then you
See?
turn.
Push to me. See, first I'm turning a little this way, then I'm turning away. And see, when I turn away, this hand now comes up. Now I'm pushing, and you're doing ward off. Go. Don't shrink the arms. Move the body. Move the body. Stay connected. Move the body back. Turn. 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 That's it. See, it sets you up. Then go.
Oh, thank you so
Drop your shoulders and
much.
elbows. There's your practice. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Turn. See, keep that shape alive. Keep the shape alive. That's the shape that you want all the time. Elbows and shoulders down. Okay, push. Turn your waist. Use your waist. Don't use your arms and shoulders. When I go back, there's your circle. Keep your circle alive. Keep your circle alive. Keep it alive. Turn. Right. Right. That's it. That's how. You're in. Sure. Push and turn. Right. And back out. Not so hard. Not so hard. Because the more you rest on me, the more I'm going to be softer. You want to be like a bird perched rather than a bunch of meat. Too much, too much, too much. Soft. Use your whole body to come. That's it. That's it. Turn. That's it. Push. Easier.
I
Don't use your
am
shoulders and
gonna
arms. Use your
grab
palms.
Jay over to allow
Now
Jay
gentle, I'm moving.
to
I'm not
share his
rigid.
wisdom
That's
as
it.
well.
That's it. Turn more. Turn more. Turn more the other way. There
All
you
right,
go.
give me a minute. Let me see if he wants
Turn.
to.
That's the idea. That's the idea. Good. There's a turn.
Can you pass the mic over to
Please.
Jay?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay, so Kevin, right? I'm Jay, right? Everybody calls me Bapu.
Papu?
It's my grandchildren, which is just the grandfather,
All right.
right?
So
So when you're doing
we
this, right?
have
And you're
passed
in
the
here, what we were
microphone
talking about
over
was
to
the
Jay,
separation piece of the. If you
who
push on my arm,
is pushing
see,
hands
notice my hip
with
didn't move,
Kevin,
which means
and
that I'm
Jay
still
is
in my.
gonna
You've adjusted
kind of
my body.
talk through. So Jay
Yeah,
used to teach.
you're
He
literally
doesn't teach anymore,
moving me by
because
yielding
he wants to just play,
creative,
and he actually runs
right?
a
And as we,
push hands
there's lots of
club
different
in
um,
Connecticut, where
Lots of
all they
different guys
do is basically
who
this.
talk about
They get together
how they
and they
root.
just push hands and
And
play
but
with each other.
the one I loved
So,
was
just to give
the
you
practical methods
a glimpse
statement
into,
that he
you know,
said where
someone
it was
else.
separation,
You have different body types, you have different body
right?
mechanics, you have different
So the
approaches,
separation allows me to
and
turn,
so
right? And if you're
this is
pushing
just
and I'm
another
just relaxed,
approach.
right? I'm just
And
relaxed. Now you got to deal with that,
you know,
which means I
I
can
think
go that
it's
way,
always good to get different perspectives.
and I can just let this go
Anita,
until that starts to go.
you should be here.
And you'll
You
notice that
shouldn't
I'm not
be watching
retreating.
online. You should be
I'm
here in
pivoting
person
on the hip
playing with
joint.
everyone.
That's where the power is,
Anita
right?
chatting
So
on
the power
YouTube.
comes from that dropping and the twisting, right? The twist of the body, right? And it's not really I'm not really trying to extend. All I'm doing is changing the angle, right? And that is hard to deal with. But now if you relax your upper body, no, don't try to get away from it. Where's the power going? Is it? Oh yeah, that way. It's confusing though. It feels like I'm coming in. But really what I'm doing is I'm tightening all of this so I can push there. But if that turns you, and this is right there, right? Earlier when I got thrown a couple of times, that was a boom. That was all it was. Was as I went like this, they just boom, took me right off my feet. Because as you're pushing here, and you think about this, as you're pushing, your twist,
Earlier, it
right?
got up to close to 40
Right?
viewers on
If
Twitch.
you
Yeah.
twist, I think they're over here.
Yeah,
Hang on,
lots of
turn around. I think the
comments.
camera's there, right?
Yeah, I
So
think people are finding it very
your hand
interesting.
is twisting outward, this is going to drop. Ah, feel the elbow drop, right? So you're bringing it in line with this, right? So when you get to the extended part, there's your strength, right? Right? Right. Right. So when I'm doing this, see where I am? It's in a line to me.
Nita will be
Right.
here for another
Shoulder down.
hour.
It starts up here,
You
right?
can
You're pushing
still
on my
make it
shoulder. What?
over.
No, no. Right? It's just dropping and
Dr.
coming
Jeffrey
in.
Zimmerman
So
is
when you do
also
that to
doing
me,
acupuncture treatments.
yeah.
It's
See?
donation based
This part
acupuncture treatments, and
starts
the
to twist my
donations are
body.
going towards the
Now, if I'm not
fundraiser.
solid, you know, if I'm not going, if I retreat, yeah, right. Big. Yeah, you have first when you first feel that the force, this side drops, then that side comes in.
Hey, glad that you're back with us.
Because where am I pivoting on? Here. This is my rotation point. When you're here, if I move this back here, I'm going to get knocked off. But if I move it to here, see, it's almost G, right? So Pong, An, Liu, G. Now I didn't push you, I just closed, right? And the more I can close here, the more strength I have, right? And if I just release, now what do you got? Right?
I know. Where else are you going
What
to see
happened?
all this push hands
Yeah.
action
So all
all
I have to
under
do
one
really
roof?
is
Only here. This is actually. Uh, you would
right.
think
So it's
that the Tai Chi community would be like this, right? Like if I didn't know anything
try.
about the Tai Chi community, I would
So
think that this represents the
Oh,
community,
we're
that
gonna go
it's
that way.
all like this,
That
that
way.
it's
Yeah, and this
people
is gonna.
like different
Right.
instructors and
Think of this being
practitioners from different
right
schools
next to
all
my.
coming
Yeah.
together
Now, no, no.
to
So
share in this
push.
practice and
So it's
enjoying,
gonna go right in
engaging, and
and right
learning and
here.
exploring with each
Right. Not
other.
here,
Uh,
because
Different
this will
schools coming
activate. That's
together
different.
and
Right.
be just
Ah.
friendly
Yeah.
exchanges where
Now
you
don't
learn
try to
more
push me
about your own
down.
skills.
Back to me now.
Um, you know,
No, no.
like I
Down.
would think that
Turn back to
this
me.
is what it's like, but it's not. This is
Down. Down. Turn
unfortunately
back to me.
uh,
Ah.
uh, uh,
Feel it?
not that
Okay,
common
so
where people just
one.
come together and
Now stay
have
right there.
friendly
Feel how
exchanges
this is going around to
because
here,
it winds up
right? And into
actually
here.
getting very
Right now what you want to
siloed.
do is
Their
drop your elbow, let your
egos,
hand
their
go to
factions.
your shoulder.
So the more we can
And drop and turn.
promote things like this, the better it
See the
is for
waist?
the growth of the
So
community. So this is
yeah, it's
why
remarkable, right?
I want to do whatever
You
I
shouldn't be
can
able to do
to
it. Right?
bring people
So push again.
together,
Right?
especially we have this huge space where we can bring people together and let's
All
like
I'm doing
share and
is
learn
I'm
and
going.
grow together.
That's it.
And it's okay to have other people do things better. Like
Then I
that's,
pull you.
I
Then I
think
let
so
you
many
give you the feeling.
people
Oh, I've got it
are
again.
not
I've
okay
got it
with
again.
that. And we should all
What
be
you've done is you've
okay with
created a
that.
lever
Like,
for
you
me to
don't have to
throw
be
you
the
with.
best, at everything. You can be the best at some little thing, and it's okay for other people to be better than
It's
you in
locked
something else.
here.
And
You can't
I
get it
want to
out.
encourage that.
Right? Now I go up. Yeah. Locked. And then I get you here. And I just go, what? Right? So if I'm
Hey,
here,
oh, so
you
good
go
to
under.
see you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now, if you go this way
Yeah, we're
first,
all on our journey. That's
I'm going to come like
right.
that.
Oh,
Right? So
I bet,
don't go
Sophie,
this
you're
way
still
first.
live
Go down
streaming,
first.
right? I bet you are. You are such a dedicated streamer. I wish I was able to. And I'm
That's what
hoping
happens.
that I can come back
Because you
to it
haven't
maybe like
taken me,
once a
you
week.
haven't planted
I,
my
I
foot
would
yet.
I would really
You've done
love to.
this. Now, when you go to move me, I've created it the same way.
All right,
Now,
Anita.
if you go
Take
down though,
care. Glad that you
now
stopped there
you
for a little
turn.
bit.
I have a tough. I'm already off my route now. See? Yeah. Don't even think about this. Just this all to here. No, close all of this
Yeah,
up.
this is my
That's
space.
all.
Okay, so
And that's it.
for
Right. Get there.
folks
Where
who
you
are
have
just
me,
tuning
and
in,
I can't push out.
let me
That's what, you just got to
just
get
kind
there.
of give
Because when
you
you
a
get there,
glimpse
I can't use
into
this
what's
hand.
kept me so busy
But
for
you've
the
got this
year.
hand.
This is my
Feel
new
how this feels.
space.
Feel how this feels.
It's
Right? So
6,600
you're there,
square
right?
feet. I've got about 1,600 square feet of
Feel how
finished
that
office
feels on your
space
feet.
behind the walls
Right?
there, and then over
Yeah,
5,000 square
you're
feet
like,
of
"Ah."
open training
I'm like,
space
you're
here.
in the mode of I'm gonna jump. Now all I
And
have to do is just
like this has
let you jump.
been taking up all of
Right? So
my
you
time.
have to squeeze
I don't
the
operate
ball
this by
and then let the ball
myself.
go.
It's
So you
jointly
don't
in
throw the
partnership
ball,
with
you
Wudang
squeeze
Kung
the
Fu
ball
Academy.
and
And
then
then
let
we
it
also
go.
formed a nonprofit, the New England Asian American Cultural Center.
Push
So
yourself off
that's
the ground.
why I just
And then if
haven't been
anything, I add a
able
little bit
to
at the
live
end.
stream.
Right?
I wish I could, but live streaming takes
How
a
do you
really
get
long
there
time.
though?
I have been making
It's all
TikToks
really
and
cool.
like
But how do you
shorts.
do it in a
So
fight?
I've been pretty
You know,
active over
how do
there
you remember it?
because, I can make a short little video. It doesn't
You've
take that
gotta
much
be
time.
working on upper body
Thank
relaxed.
you, thank
Like you,
you.
if we were fighting now, and you're gonna throw a punch at me, what I want to do is I want
All
to
right,
somehow
come say
connect.
hi, D.
Now
Where?
the fight's on, isn't
This
it?
is my student
And
D.
you know
Come say
you're in a position
hi.
where you're gonna try something next, and I'm gonna
All
either
right.
come out, right, and then again, because when I got there I was in position, right? But you got to train that stuff and you saw me playing before, right?
Yeah,
As the
Dr.
game ramps
Zimmerman
up,
has some
power ramps up,
acupuncture like
make a
treatment
mistake,
tables
boom,
set up in
right?
there. So we're also
Now,
doing acupuncture treatments
you got to
for
be
this
ready for that if you're going
event,
to play all
donation
the way, but
based.
most people
We
don't,
are
which is
trying
fine.
to
But
fundraise
what
for
I think
fellow Tai
about
Chi
now
instructor Steve
is,
Watson,
you know, if
who
you're pushing
got
on my body
diagnosed with
somehow,
stage 4
I'm going to try to
cancer.
find a way to get
If
here.
you're in our Discord, you'll
Right?
know that I
That's where I
share
like to be.
his Tai Chi
I feel
Chuan
kind of safe
tips.
here.
He's a fantastic
Right?
instructor. So we're
Right?
trying to get people
Yeah.
together
And
to
how
raise
do I
some
do that?
money.
You pushed
So
on my body.
I
I
basically opened up
twitched my
my
stance
space to allow
and
people to
moved.
come and exchange.
Right?
Uh,
So
so you
as
guys
what I practice
might
now in push hands
have
is just to be
tuned in a little bit
able
later.
to
This guy
move my
here
stance.
is Tony
I don't, you know.
Suarez. And he was
I was
mic'd up
watching TG
earlier.
Liang on YouTube,
He
and he's
is
working
a
with some
student of
guys, and
William
he's doing
C.C.
this, right?
Chen.
He's like,
Many consider
she's got, you're
him
going
one of
fast.
the
And they're
best
trying to push him,
push
and he's
hands
just
practitioners in the state, along with this
try
guy
to push
here,
me,
Onassis Parangal.
right?
The two, Onassis and Tony, are considered two of the best Tai Chi practitioners in the state. And right now, the
And he
person
had this
mic'd up
timing down
is
where the guy would
Jay,
go, and he would just
who
go like
runs a
this
push hands
without
club
moving.
in Connecticut. He
And
actually,
this time he
back
was
in
right
the
here.
day, Jay
And the other guy
had
wouldn't even do
10
one, two,
Shaolin
he'd be one,
Kempo
two,
schools
step in,
in
third one,
Connecticut.
boom. And it was
And then
like,
he, just
oh.
like many
I was like,
of us
oh.
who have
But
made
you
the
can only
journey
do that
over to Tai Chi,
if
the
this
body
isn't
just got too broken
retreating,
from the external
right? But
arts.
it's
And then he
here,
was teaching Tai Chi, but then he stopped teaching to just play. So
right?
that's
And
all he
that's
wants to do is
the
play.
difference,
And he runs
right?
a
And
club in
I see
Connecticut, and that's all they do is
a lot
play.
of good
So
fighters,
that's who's marked up,
a lot of good Tai
mic'd up
Chi.
right now. And I really
All
wanted
the
to
good
mic
ones
people
do
up
that.
because it's
All the good
important,
ones.
I think, for
They're on
people
one
to
leg,
hear
and all that force
what's
is,
happening,
and
because
when
it's
they
hard to like
change,
see and understand,
they change into
especially
the other side
a lot of
doing
it is internal,
right?
and you can't see it
Because
so
it's
clearly. But
because
when
it's a
somebody explains
because it's a
it, then you
change
get it.
and gives them something else, right? So it's a lot of fun. But then when you do your form, right? Like now, I used to do the yang form look like this to me, right? Very open, right? Now, same moves, right? Why? Because now we're pushing hands. You push on me. I literally, you push me, push me, push me. Now I'm falling into you, right? I've trained myself now to drop. So this front foot is forward. You're pushing me. I'm coming in, right? And you won't feel it because that doesn't feel any different. It doesn't feel any different than this, where I can't do that. But it's the same because all I'm doing is relaxing. I'm letting this go and letting that turn. Right?
TJ, I just saw your question. Is it hard to make a homepage? I know Steve had his friend, who is a professional web
the other piece
designer,
is
make his
you need to be really
website.
relaxed.
To have
you're
a nice
relaxed,
looking website
the
that you
other
can
guy
customize,
you
you
feel his
need somebody
tension.
professional.
Like,
But there are
holding your
lots of
arms up, which is
template-based like
Right?
programs that you
And if
can
I'm here,
use that you can have a nice looking site that you just drag and drop.
now that here, notice this piece, right? It's almost saying where do I want to go? I want to go
Like
that
we
way.
should zoom in a little bit more.
And when I collapse this side, notice
Oh,
that
and
I've
then you can see
closed.
me now over on the side here.
Feel it?
Oh, thanks
what is
for coming in. and
Pong.
hang out. This is really last minute.
Ryu.
Like I
On.
um
G.
didn't know if I would be able to get the technology up and going to live
That's why I
stream.
didn't go all the way back.
So
Feel the
this
difference.
is a very last minute thing I decided to do. So I'm glad that you guys are here.
It's like there's a certain point on the way back, right there. If you had kept pushing, it would have been really hard to stay there. Small circle.
Yeah, so like I don't think that
What's
this
funny is
is really
other guys
shown
jump over.
enough for people
If the
to
guy comes in a
gain
small
a
circle, there's
real
a big
better
circle.
understanding of what Tai Chi is all about, like in practice.
If he comes with a small circle, use a big circle. That's it, Kevin, right? Thanks, man. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Not good. I'm Jay. Neil, nice to meet you. Oh, cool. You want to play a little bit? Sure. Why not?
Now that Kevin knows
Get my. I don't know about that, but I don't know everything. So how could he know everything? He didn't share it with me. If he knew everything, he didn't share it with me.
Yeah, he takes
I
it
hope
in.
you share it with me.
Listen to push hands, Tai Chi push hands. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah. So we're doing an event. This is a fundraiser event for a fellow Tai Chi instructor, Steve Watson. He's battling cancer, and we opened up our school to get community of instructors and practitioners together to engage, to
So you got really good
push,
strength
to
and roots.
share information, and to share their knowledge.
I'll say that
So
my own personal
I'm
experience
miking up
being on
different
being fixed step
instructors
like this
to
is
let them kind
detrimental
of
to
talk
your development
through
in the
what
long run.
they're
So once you
doing so
know how to
people
root,
can
now you
then
want to be able to
better
connect and
understand
stick and
who
follow
aren't
and
practitioners.
allow
So
your
you can
body to
like
be float.
hear the
And
instructors
then
talk
when
through what
needed, you
exactly
can
is happening as they're doing
movement and
it to
express,
gain better
right?
uh,
So
insight. So you learn a little bit more about what we
yeah,
do in Tai
I'm not
Chi, like the
I'm not letting myself be limited.
authentic
I'm just
internal
wherever
martial
it goes,
art. It's not
right? And
just
the idea
waving
is
your
though
hands
to
around
keep
doing
that
moving yoga. There
connection,
is so much
right?
more
So now
to
we've got to
it. So
connect, right?
that's what this is
So now what I
about.
want to do is I want to keep that. And I'm
Oh,
going to be in
wish you were
response to you.
here.
So unless you push on me, I shouldn't move. If you start to move,
The
try to move
camera
me,
is
then what
having
I'm
a
going to do is I'm going
difficult
to
time
start
zooming.
to be
Let me just
where I
change
need to
the.
be
Oh, there we go.
to play the game of on Luchi, on Luchi, right? Pong always starts everything,
All right.
and
Even
then
though Jay's mic'd
you look for
up,
opportunities
we
to
also
drop them into
need to have
something
you see
and
Onassis
close, right?
here.
Drop them, change directions, see what happens. Feel that one, right? That was good.
For
You
the
came up off your
internal
foot
martial
and you
art
repositioned yourself
is quite hard.
and stayed connected. That to me is
I
not
think
a
the
disconnect
camera is getting
when I'm playing.
confused by all the different
Now, some people would
movement
disagree
that it
with me.
doesn't know who to
They'd say you
focus
have to be
on.
connected. I've done it for years, but
Right, it looks super
I was
easy, but it's a
always
lie. That is so
accused
true.
of being too strong, using muscle. And it was like, okay, I've recently learned that
You
I had
got
been using a lot of muscle I didn't need. But that's because
three
somebody who was smarter
skilled
than me showed something
instructors
on
all in
YouTube
the
and I went,
background here.
oh, shit. That makes good sense. I could use that. See, that to me is like, what? I got a foot left. Well, it's like,
Oh,
why
take a
not?
deep breath.
And
Your
I,
cancer
my
9 years ago
shoulders,
during the
I
chemo,
had
every day
spent.
at lunch you did basic movements that help
I mean, the
so much
last
with
3 months,
energy
all I've
and
done
fighting
is
nausea.
yoga
That is
on my
such
shoulders
a
and my
great
hips to heal
comment.
15
And
years
I know
in front of a
for
computer,
Steve Watson, who's
40 to
undergoing the
80 hours a week.
chemo
So
and fighting cancer, who this
I've discovered
fundraiser
that
is for,
now
I know that
that
like
flexibility
it's helping him too,
just makes it
like
so much
because
easier.
he's been sharing that with
And
us,
but there's
and
also
it's so important
pathways
to help your
that because I
body
took all these years off,
energy,
I'm not
be
as
able to do more to try to
as
help
trained
itself.
on my
So
pathways.
I'm so
You know what I mean?
glad
But
that you were able to fight
as I see
that.
them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's another one. That's a good one to know. And it's like kind of like this one.
Yeah, actually, no, discipline is
When
something
you
that you
think
struggle
about it,
with,
you push on
all
my
of
arm,
us. It's so
and
hard. Discipline is so hard.
it has everything in it, right?
It's just too easy to
Right?
succumb.
It is the
And
form, It's
but
it's
every
exactly the
time
form,
you fight
So
through
it's
and
just funny
actually
that
do
and all of
it,
a sudden you're
like you
like,
just feel so much
oh,
better. But it
like
doesn't make it
my
any easier to
my if you push on
not
this hand now,
succumb to
that's
just
what you
not
get out of
doing
it.
it.
So I used to do yang style, right? Yang style was now it's because if you're pushing on that arm and I've let go, I literally if you're pushing on this arm, you've got me, you're pulling me down over there, you're gonna throw me. Well, no, I'm coming in because that's that's the form, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like holy smoke, man. Yeah, and I have a really good friend who's he's a really good fighter. Started out with kempo, ended up in jiu-jitsu. He's tall, he's big, he's fast, and he understands how to be soft. And his complaint about push hands is always it's most times you see it, it's this.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's just not enough.
Ashna, that's such a good
I
point
told him he should
because
come,
it's also
but
about
he didn't.
the
Oh,
habits. Oh, Steve is here. Steve is here. Ah, there's the man of the hour. He made it. Here, here. Here. See. All right, let's get the camera. Okay. So this is being live streamed. We got folks on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, so they've been enjoying the event and they're giving their well wishes. Uh,
This is living proof how.
Thank you for joining in. And yeah, this is great to see a community come together. Tomorrow we can go back to being factional. Yeah.
That's exactly what that was what I was just sharing. That's what I was sharing with folks that, like, you would think that this is what the Tai Chi community is, but somebody who doesn't know anything about Tai Chi, you would think, oh, this is what happens. And I was telling them, you don't understand how rare something like this actually is. Yeah.
For people who are tribalists, but on occasion we kind of remember we don't have to do it that way. You know, yeah, I can already see you have people representing so many different styles and lineages, and they don't visit each other so much.
I would say even the fact that folks from New London and Hartford came down to the New Haven area, that in and of itself, oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. I've always kind of seen myself as somebody that kind of can live in all the different camps.
They came together for you.
Yeah, they kind of feel like, well, you get us, but then the next day I'm with them, and they say, oh, you get us, because I'd rather not have anybody break up, or you know the story, like, well, once the teacher died, it became three different factions, and they all claim, to me, that's not what I'm about. I just want to,
People here are that way too.
yeah,
Even someone earlier said, "Am I receiving or giving?" I said, "It's the same.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's the same."
Yeah. Well, like what push hands is, it's just a practice of relationship. And like this is what we're doing, and it could be competitive and it could be goofy and it could be working on a particular scale, but I mean that's what we're working on is how do we work together?
Yeah, look here.
Oh, don't- Huh, thank you.
Oh, we
Sick.
together for you. All right. He said that he was going to try to make it. I didn't think he would because, it actually takes a lot out of you. Takes a lot out of you to when you're going through chemo and everything. So, what a. I'm so glad that he was able to come. For Tiger is such a good movie. Yes, we're together here for a push hands and Tai Chi meetup, all to help try to raise some money for Steve Watson's cancer fund. And Steve actually made it down to join us in person. We're all here for him. Yeah. And the nice thing about our space here is we've got, this, the red mat is a wushu mat, nice and soft, and you can fall. I mean, you can't get like thrown hard, but you can fall, and you, it's enough cushion. So, it's it can get aggressive. Like, this is how I tore my ACL. The last time I tore my ACL, I got a little too aggressive doing push hands, and my body went one way, my knee went the other way, and my ACL tore because like that's like the weight of your body and the momentum. Definitely. I think it's time to mic up Onassis again. What do you guys think? Do you want Onassis mic'd up? You guys let me know.
Do you want to be mic'd up again?
Sure, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where's David going? Oh, go get water first. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to be him, and then he couldn't. So I wasn't really used to it, the one in 2018, because it was fixed up, but it was in a thing. It was weird. I'm used to free moving. Thank you. And
All right, we got Onassis mic'd up.
I'm all by myself. I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay. Sideways. You see. So, can I give you some advice? Try to notice where your hands are. Notice that your hands are even. There's a difference. If we do basic rolling back like this, and then you push, notice that my hands are even. Then you roll back. And your hands are what? Even. And then I roll back and I go like this. What do you see different? Pause for a second. Do you see this relationship? This is different. That means that your body's turned and one more is on the other. If I wanted to do like repulse monkey, and this is like people in the park,
This is
kind of friends and stuff,
gold.
because you don't do it with the
Pay
face.
attention to what
Once I
Onassis
had
is
the energy
saying. It's
long that
gold.
way, I would do this. But if your energy's like this is not the way to set it up. See how you'll defend. If I go like this, which side is longer now? This side. So that's why. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So roll back, then push. Okay. Then when you roll back, try to make this one longer. Do you feel something different now? See, go like this, and if you try to move me laterally, see how I will fight? Okay, now if I'm like this, and you try to jimmy me this way, this is basic stuff, but this is because my what? My right side is long, right? Now when my left side is long, like this, so you pull. But some people, they're playing like this, and they see where your hands are even. See how your hands not even? That means a little bit more of your body is on this side.
Hey, Shadow Whisper.
So, oh, there you go. Right? So you can look for those visual cues when you're just rolling hands and see where the hands are. On this side right here. This is my chance right here to do this.
Hey, that dude.
This is my chance.
Lots of soul
right?
healing
To do this.
here.
Your objective is to recognize the potential, and potential is there, and respond to it.
This is all about
So, for
tapping
example, you made
into
this one long. I
our
recognize
own
that. When you go to
energy,
push me for
our
repulse,
internal
not there.
structure.
Okay, here, I'll show you
See,
something. My
if we're
bow is set up to do
broken in
this.
our structure, if we can
If you
connect to
push
the energy of
here
the other
and pull
person,
here,
their
all you're doing is
momentum,
pushing and pulling on the same
and
line. Do you see that? But if you push your hand here this way, you are pushing. My body is set up this way, but now you're pushing perpendicular to me. Do you see what I mean? So again, when you roll back and you make this one longer, if you were to hold this one, hold this, and then push here like this. This is a nice, benign way to push somebody without hurting them. Because normally if you did repulse and you were like this and you went pow and you did it in the face, obviously you're not friends anymore, right? But you can do it here and do it right there. There you go. So now you have the idea. So when you go like this and you push your hand here, I push your hand off. That's why you have to recognize that's there. So you counter it by the way into danger is the way out. The way into danger is go this way. The way out is to go the same way. Problem solved. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not used to wearing one of these, so. Okay. So likewise, I go like this. Right here. There are times when people will let you cross the body. Watch me. Do you see my left hand is crossing over my center? In Tai Chi, a normal rules is your right side does not cross over to your left. What happens is my whole body turns over to the left. But we never do this, do we? What happens is we turn the body. But if you see me doing this with my left hand, it goes against my cross and it goes this way. So when I go like this, I make your energy long, and then I reach towards the elbow, and I go like this. I push you across. I go like this, and you feel me doing it, and you won't let me. So I go the same way. Because right. Right. So I'm trying to cross you this way, and then you say, I don't like it. So you try to counter the other way, and I say, oh, the way out of danger is the way back in. So I just go the same way. That's Tai Chi. Now you have it. All you have to do is master. That's it.
you guys got that?
Yeah. Push. I got rid of this one, and then I got rid of this one. What do I have?
Yeah, right. No, I saw that.
So you're pushing right here, right? So I cover my center, I keep my bridge, and then I pluck here, and then I have what? Yeah. But I didn't do it, but I put it right here, right? So you see how I do this?
Onassis is
So
an
lots of guys will
excellent
not this hand, they'll
instructor.
remove this hand,
I
and
mean,
they'll block
he
it right here, so
is
then I go the same way.
really, really skilled.
Because the way out of danger is the way what? The way back into danger, right? So I don't have to think. I wait for you to defend, and I just follow you. You're smart now, right? Because when I use it right here, put it right here, look. So I can touch it, right? So you go like this. So now I make your energy long, and then I follow it. Because you follow my wrist. So I go long like that. Oh, thank you. This is called a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Here, hold this. 2-on-1. Most people will do this. Or this. But you won't let me. But that's good. You won't let me. So I go up like this. So I go down again. Put your arm in the middle and then roll back. No, in the middle. Roll back. See how you got rid of it? Like that. So it's just like we're doing this. Do it softly. Do it softly. It's just like we're doing
On
this.
Twitch and on YouTube. Yep.
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello.
Then you
I
put
hope
your
you're
hand in the middle.
watching. Are you enjoying all the
And you
different
roll.
angles you get with the mirror?
No, 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 no.
Fantastic.
Push.
Write in the
Like
comments
that.
if
So I
you're
go like this.
practicing anything at home, whether or not you're solo or with a partner.
Okay. I'll
You
show
can
you what
practice this
else,
stuff
if you
with your
don't mind me
cat.
teaching you, okay?
You can practice it with a house plant,
See how your hand is comfortable?
right? So you
Now
don't
it's not
need a
comfortable.
human partner, and a lot of times non-human
So I
partners
don't want you comfortable.
can teach you quite a bit.
Put your hand here.
So we have a
Your head's
Discord
comfortable.
channel,
Did
a
I
Discord
did I make
server,
it uncomfortable?
and
No. Did I
someone
make it
actually shared
uncomfortable? No. How
recently
about now?
a
It
video
is.
of
I don't want you to be
it was
comfortable.
showing how to
Same
practice
thing. When
push
you're like
hands
this,
with
I'll
the
do this.
tree. The
Well,
tree.
see, you
Yeah,
had to readjust your
that's
hand
right,
because you didn't like
exactly
it.
right. That's one of the
While
ways
you
that I
are
teach it
making
all the time,
your
and
readjustment,
I always remind people,
the way out of
try and
danger
ask for permission from
is
the
the way
tree
into
first.
danger.
Greet the tree, ask for permission.
So
Don't
I
just go
present
up
to
there
you a
assuming
structure.
you
I
can do
let
with
you
it what
touch
you
me.
want. And then particularly if you have
When
a
you
flexible
respond to my
branch,
touch, I follow you
touch
to your
that,
own
especially if
danger.
it's outside.
This
You
is
know, it
not
might move on its
complicated. This
own
is
with the
basic Tai
winds.
Chi, but a lot of
And
people forget.
practice
Sometimes
receiving,
the
feeling
easiest
that
thing
all
in
the
Tai
way
Chi
into your
is
root.
actually the easiest
It's a
thing.
beautiful
You know what I
experience,
mean?
really
So,
connecting with nature.
So yeah, so we've got
see,
folks
right
that are
now
on
you're
Twitch, and we
comfortable
also
like
have
this,
folks that are on
right? If you had your
Oh,
YouTube.
hand right here,
fantastic.
There is a
and I did
delay.
basic
Yeah, of
roll back,
course.
and I
Yeah,
went
I
like
see
this,
Bob and
hold on to it, and I went like this. What
Stan
happens to your
down there
wrist?
in the corner
See how
pushing and
it bends
Onassis
over, so it's not
pushing.
comfortable. So you might be forced. If you're in
Some
the
real
middle,
premier
some
players here
guys try to
today.
do all
It's
this loud
really,
shit, do
really
all that
exciting.
stuff, right? No,
Yes,
just
and
you push this
I
way. Which
actually
way
have
did I let it
two
go? The
mics,
same way you're
and what
pushing.
I want to do is
Now it's
I
long.
want to mic up
So now you
Onassis
give me what I
and
wanted
Tony
right here when I
and
go like
have
this.
them play
Push.
with each other
Right,
and
Remember what I talked about hands even?
share
When I go
and
like
talk
this.
through it.
Oh,
I
thanks,
think
you
that
gave
would
it to me
That's
be
what
long,
we're
so I
doing.
do
That's
arm drag right
fantastic.
here.
that's like the thing that I think is missing in a lot of these
Make this one
videos
long.
is you
Reach
see,
underneath.
but you don't
Arm
really
drag.
Quite
No, no,
learning.
no, no.
like real
Grab right here,
time
and then
from the
swing my whole
people
arm
from
underneath.
both parties.
I do a
Here, watch me.
lesson that I get
Watch
a
me.
whole like a group like this, get everybody paired up, and then it's called small
Block this out.
changes. And so I'll
Grab
do
here,
the
and then flow this
smallest
way.
thing to disable what their attack
Everybody uses
was
this.
and maybe get them
Everybody
a bit
uses this.
off.
Do it again.
And then
Go like this.
they'll say to everybody that's
So
matching
now
their
you know,
move
right?
with their partner, okay, here's my small
This is the
change to what's
you go in any
happening,
competition, this
which
is the
disrupts
simplest
what you
attack
were
people are
trying
doing. It's
and
called
maybe
an arm
gives me
drag.
an
So
edge.
what's one way to
And
get
then
out
my
of it?
turn.
When I
And
go
so we
like,
just
when you
play
go
with
like
the
this, you reach under,
tiniest little.
right here.
I'm just sitting
I would
into
lift your
this
elbow.
hip. I'm turning to the right.
You have a
I'm
two-on-one, and I have
rotating
a what?
the
Two-on-one.
palm, or
I lift your elbow right
I'm
here.
letting this arm get heavy as I
So
turn
grab
to
right
the
here,
right,
and I go like this.
and
I
then we
lift your
can
elbow.
see how
Now,
these
when I go
really
like
subtle
this,
things get borne out as
I'm the one
larger
controlling your
effects
sender.
in the partner.
So that's so awesome.
So it's
The
a
way out of danger is
fun
the way
game to
into
play.
danger. The way in is the way out.
Thank you
So
everybody
another
for
way is you go
checking
like
out
this. You grab right
what we're
here,
doing,
and when
and
you go
make
swing
sure you
here,
get to
you have
practicing.
two-on-one. I have
You
nothing.
know,
So
yeah.
I
At
will
least get
grab my
off your
own
couch,
hand,
stand up
and I
while
will
you're
lift my own
watching.
hand.
Yeah.
What happened?
Looking really good.
Thank you. Thank
Right.
you.
So now
I'm
I
feeling
thwarted the
every day a
arm drag.
day worth of healthy, which feels really good. Like I don't know how
So
healthy I'm
when
supposed
I
to
go like
be
this,
at this point, but I feel like
lift my elbow.
I'm 24 hours
Ready?
healthier than I was yesterday.
Like that. So you
Go
stop
go
me from
spend some
pulling
time
this
with
way, didn't
Dr.
you?
Zimmerman in
The other way
there.
is
Oh, is he in
when I
there?
go like
Yeah.
this,
Okay, great.
lift your own
He's
hand.
a really, really
Not there, on the
phenomenal
wrist.
Does he have a client?
teacher.
So can
Um,
I finish?
I'll
No,
wait till
I
he
cannot.
doesn't have a client and I'll
I
chat.
cannot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have to be careful because
really
watch.
phenomenal. And
That's how quick
he's
it
also
happens.
here
You do
to
it to
do
me.
this for you.
I am very grateful. I
Don't
saw
let
that
it
today.
Yeah.
scratch
I was like,
against
that's
this.
Like he
amazing.
really wanted to work
But-
on you, but I didn't think
And
you
then
would
swing
actually
this
I'd
way.
be happy
feel
to
up
have
for
some.
it.
I'd
Like
be
that.
Yeah.
There you
happy
go.
for sure.
Don't let it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't let it
First
scratch
and
your
shit.
chest. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
very
Don't
exciting.
do like that. Just
Awesome, awesome.
you know. See, when it's long like that, this candidate for that. That's what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go and check to see if Dr. Zimmerman is free and then bring Steve over to him.
Okay. It is basic. It is.
He's like, okay, he's working with someone. He's working on someone right now, so we'll wait until he is free.
Lee, get Get over here, man. Gotta push with him. Have you pushed with him already? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. You have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna put this back. You don't have any questions? All right. So. Right? No, no, no. Okay, okay. You want me to leave it on? I'll leave. Okay. So did you hear everything I said? Just do everything I said to him. What-
I'm gonna see
so
if Tony will get mic'd up and see Tony and Onassis. Like that's what everybody wants to see.
sorry.
Um, what everybody wants to see is you pushing with Tony. Is that
Oh yeah,
something that you'll
yeah.
be willing?
Tony and I push all the time.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
So I actually have another mic. I'm gonna mic him up too, so
Okay,
that people can hear both of you talk.
okay.
So yeah, so
Well,
if
he's
you
older
both.
than me, so I'm gonna respect my elders. Yeah, yeah.
All right, it's gonna happen. We're gonna
Sorry,
have
sorry.
Tony Suarez and Onassis Parango playing together, and I'm gonna mic both of them up, and that is gonna be phenomenal. Oh, Cynthia, that was Steve Watson. Yes, so Steve came, and yeah, he like this fundraiser is for him, and he said that he was going to do his best effort to come, but I actually didn't think he would be able to make it because it's actually a trek for him to get here, and then just being here it is a little bit exhausting. So yeah, but he made it. So that was the man of the hour who we're trying to support because he's going through cancer treatment and it's very, very
Sorry.
expensive. The
I meant
medical
to
bills
show him.
are really, really high. So we're trying to do what we can to raise some money. So the fundraiser, I'm spanning the fundraiser link in the chat to encourage people to donate to his GoFundMe. Any little bit
Okay, I'll let it go.
helps.
I'm not grabbing it anymore. Yo, drop the mic defense. Take a nap.
Yeah, yeah. Like Dr. Zimmerman came and he was hoping that Steve would be able to make it so that he could do some work on him. We're going to mic up Tony and we're going to have Tony and Onassis push together for the camera. Yeah, I would pay money for that.
Sometimes the easiest one.
Yeah, like 25 minutes left.
hmm
So,
You should
hmm
push to
Yeah.
the center if I
Yeah.
feel open.
Tony's gonna let me know when he's ready to start. So, so
But you never
yeah,
know. Sometimes a
the
person will just
Twitch
that'll be the
viewer
last thing they
count's
expect.
been going, somewhere
Yeah.
between like this has been a low and it's going up to like 30, like 7. and YouTube. It's at 17 now. So we've got folks that have been interested and, they're coming in and, going out, come back in.
Hmm.
So thank you guys for being here, especially because I gave no notice. I posted like, what, an hour before we started, if even? I just wasn't sure. Like the last time I announced I was live streaming, it didn't work. I couldn't get the live stream to work. So I was a little nervous about announcing it before I could test it out.
Uh, I'm gonna get some more water. Well, I'll rest up for when Tony's gonna play.
Yeah, rest up. You've
You've
been
been
working
working
hard.
hard. Hey, you wrote that because I am. Blame me. All right. So this is a little bit more complicated, Mike. It's a better sound, which you need because your voice is a lot lower than Onassis. So Onassis.
I have a Buffalo voice. It's all them cigars and whiskey to give you that calm.
Mine, right?
Yeah. Don't forget, he used to wear a cup. Oh,
Yeah. We'll put it on at the end because it falls off. I don't think he fit around. So, yeah. You're fine.
Never.
Equipment, please.
In front of me anyway. I'll put it back here. Right there. This pocket. That should be good.
And then you got that one on? Okay, and this gonna judge you,
Okay.
which is I don't know. This is
That's okay. If they can hear me, it should be okay.
oops.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not a great
Okay.
Can you guys hear Tony? Tony, can you
So-
talk?
I need to.
Are the mics working?
I don't know.
Yes.
I hope so.
Are we okay?
All right.
Do you have
Can
us?
you, okay, you guys talk and
Okay.
can you guys hear?
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Quick brown fox.
I need an acupuncture in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna need it.
No, you're not.
You hear Tony? Can you guys
You're
hear
gonna do all the touching,
Onassis?
that's it.
No.
Onassis, can you say
Yes.
a couple more
You got
things?
us okay?
Quick brown fox jumped over
Both
the lazy
good?
dog.
All
on
right,
the test.
both good.
Good. You all right?
Yeah.
In this corner.
I'm so traditional. Just do one hand. So, how's your name? What's your name? How's your sign? Wait, what's your name? What's your sign?
You're just in time because this is the
Bourbon?
main event right here. Onassis
Only by
Paragal, pushing hands with Antonio Suarez. These two are considered two of
I
the
love
best
That's
push
why I
hands
love this guy so
practitioners
much.
in Connecticut.
Foundation is
And they're
trying
both
to move
mic'd
a
up so we can
boulder.
hear both of them.
Sorry.
No.
How's
that's
it
good.
going?
I'm
Thank you
just
for being
waiting to
here.
be thrown on the floor, right?
No.
Yes. All right. Good. We got good sound checks here.
But I really want to go to Florida because not only would it be fun, I think, to hang out with you guys.
Oh my
but,
God, yeah, we have fun. We'll have
but
such a good time.
as soon as he said
You
Tony's
gotta do it.
going, I said, whiskey, cigars, and good-looking people. I'll say people. And thank you, sir. May I have another? And yeah.
You have to be there. You're just, it's such a
Right.
cool thing.
So feel free to make any of it a teaching moment.
What's
For
that?
Folks, feel free to make any of it a teaching
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
For folks who don't know what they're looking at.
So if you're pushing hands with someone at this level, you want to be aware of two things.
How fat he is. Sorry.
His hands are so electric. I have the wonderful pleasure of feeling the energy of this guy, and it really is a mountain moving like water.
Thank you for the distraction, Steve. Now I know.
$20. I'll tell you when to do it again. More, please. There it is.
That's the grammar school trick. Anybody ever wants to
Hey,
know that?
we were classmates. I'm calling William. Yeah. Don't knock out my teeth.
I didn't touch it. That's Joe Cruz. Oh, sorry.
I broke a tooth. No. That was the mic. Am I still there? Can you still hear me? My butt hurts.
That was just a trip. That was not on.
Full on.
That was a trip.
So you're being very,
No.
very kind.
So, really important to notice that, like, there is a lot of structure to the softness.
Don't want this one. Diagonal flying.
See, okay, for anybody watching, Sifu is so smart, he will not take the bait, and he knows, and I wouldn't do it either. So I want Sifu to be the Sifu, of course. And if he grabbed this arm and did parting horseman underneath,
Yeah.
and I made the mistake of trying to take this foot and put it on this side, he would take this hand, put it down on the thigh, and then turn his shoulder that way like you do in Swajo. And then I'd go. So from this angle, try to see it from this angle. If I did parting horseman like this, and it just froze for a minute, and I started doing Elvis.
Yeah.
That's what I call Elvis, by the way. Like this. And then he put his foot on this side. I would go like this, and then...
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah.
But he will not take the bait. He didn't take the bait. So,
You know
like
what?
I say,
When we push, you know, it's not about just trying to tackle and undo the guy.
No.
If you feel that his technique is working, why need to finish it? What are we going to learn?
right.
You know, you're not going to learn anything by throwing the other guy around unless that's the intent. You know, so it's in the play. And we're going to find out when we go to Tampa. That's what that's all about. There's a lot of
Everybody
good
was
exchanging
pushing before
of
doing
knowledge and
the thing. I'm
experience.
going to
So
zoom
cigars
out
and whiskey?
because
Oh, yeah.
everybody's now just watching.
And one other thing that you mentioned that we're not going to talk about.
I'm telling you, people, this is like worth paying money
That's
for.
good.
Everyone
Nobody's
else is
ever
stopped,
seen
right?
Sifu's-
They're watching.
Sifu's Facebook page. It's all good stuff.
It's all that Tai Chi. Surround yourself with a lot of good energy.
Okay, I'm just going to make Tisha point because most of the time he won't fall for it. I'm only able to get that with trickery. There is no kung fu rule that's allowing me to do that. It's not ancient Chinese secret. And so the only reason I was able to get that is complete trickery, which is sometimes when you see your hands go like this,
Right.
see how Sifu's nice, and he only keeps his hands in the same spot. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't make one side longer than the other.
Yeah.
But if I go like this, I make one side longer than the other.
Yeah.
If I go like this, I make one side longer than the other. If I can achieve that much, then if I feint this way,
This is coming.
then this is coming, and
Right.
then you might get a chance to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it works every time,
No.
but sometimes you come across somebody
It's
who will
timing.
like,
It's
who are
timing.
like this,
Yeah.
and they won't. Like if you made me do this,
Right.
and then you press this hand right here, repulse monkey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one more time. I go like this, and you made it long, and if you actually push on the shoulder,
Ah, you want?
isn't that easier?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing the martial arts way because you're thinking about fighting, but I'm talking about being friendly, right? So really, like when you do repulse monkey,
Okay.
everybody, if he wanted to be mean, not only would he roll this one back, but this one would go right to the face.
Yeah.
Go. It would go like this.
Yeah.
But in the park, what you want to do is right here,
Yeah.
and it'll be much more dramatic. Because number one, you're not trying to make enemies.
No.
And number two, you're just trying to, you can't just go, take this, old man, you know what I mean? And then, Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Right. Because that's where he wants me to be anyway.
Yeah.
So in order to undo it, right. He'll want to make that happen.
Right. So I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
I
make
hope
a
so.
point
I
of
really hope so.
So when like this, sometimes if I try to yield this way like that, but then other times, if I do it too much, it could backfire and he could go right in my center.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then you have to recognize those changes as quick
Sure.
as possible.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And it
did
becomes
forget.
even more challenging when, rather than palm playing or palm dancing, as we've referred to it, where you've got grappling and grabbing. So now you have to break free of that. And the only way to get out of that is to go further in, right?
Do you want me to share a
If I'm
secret?
gathering, there are no secrets.
Okay, there are no secrets. Never mind, I won't share it then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when a guy reaches under, anybody watching, sometimes a guy will reach under to do like they're doing white crane spreads wings and they're
Yeah.
going like this. But if he leans too much and it goes like this, don't do that.
Right.
What we say is the way into danger is the way out. So when I go like this, just open your fingers
Yeah.
and look at your intent and go towards the clock. Go that way.
Yeah.
So,
To break free of it.
right.
But you got to be quick too, because
if
otherwise.
you grab this and you go underneath,
Yeah.
as soon as you're doing that, watch what I do with my fingers.
Yeah.
Same thing. I go like
You can
this,
break
and then you
free.
point your fingers,
Yeah.
and I go like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't work on everybody, but every once in a while, you know what I mean. You might.
Yeah.
You might. It doesn't work on you because I tried it on you already, but but I wanted to just bring that out.
I like this. Slippery.
Fishing shirt. All right, we getting tired yet?
I think so.
All right. Are we good?
I think we're good.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for the lesson.
I know you were taking it easy on me. Simba was taking it easy on me. I know he was.
I didn't have any choice.
Oh, thank you both.
He's such a great guy.
All right. And you're both okay with me cutting up that clip for like posting, right? And I'll share it with you guys, and you guys share that.
Opposed to it. Remember while you're at it? Sexy
You both look great.
Vanessa said, It's okay to share if I can slim him down for the camera. Awesome. So nice, so nice. So good, so good, so good. Too good, too good. That Cynthia, that's Antonio Suarez. He is a student of William C.C. Chen and just a very, very, very respected instructor out in like the New London area. Cameron, thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't been doing live streams for a really long time. I used to stream really regularly on Twitch, but I haven't done that in a really long time. And then I got a surprise that Streamlabs OBS that I use for streaming, they dual stream to YouTube as well. I was actually planning to do a YouTube live stream for another event, and then it also streamed to Twitch too. So it's kind of cool that I can now stream to both places. So yeah, this is a fundraiser event for Stephen Watson, who is a fellow Tai Chi instructor in Connecticut who's going through cancer treatment, and we're trying to raise money. So I'm spamming the chats on both YouTube and on Twitch, the GoFundMe link to encourage people to donate to his cancer fundraiser. And we're allowing we opened up our school here to people to just come and exchange and be with people. And this is a free event that we just allow people to come and asking people to donate to the fundraiser. So we have a group of folks who came to just exchange with other practitioners, and we got the treat of having some really really skilled instructors here to share their knowledge, and Steve himself is here too. Giving you like a glimpse into more to Tai Chi than what you might think is just moving around slowly, waving hands. There's a lot more to it. I know, micro. We have to do like a an event, and then you make a day out of it, and you drive up here and spend the day with us. Yeah. Tai Chi, it's the martial art for martial artists to age into. Like, martial arts is a mindset, it's a lifestyle. Like, if you were a serious martial artist when you were younger, when your body can't do all of those things anymore, you don't stop being a martial artist. It's your mindset and lifestyle. So that's why Tai Chi is the martial art that you can age into and you can still pursue with a martial mindset, but doing something that your body can actually handle and still very very effective training. So this is why you get so many really highly skilled martial artists in every field, like every style, who when they get older really connect with pursuing Tai Chi for the internal martial arts. Yeah. Student Anita is getting some firsthand instruction with Tony. This is gold for her. Oh, hydrates. Good, good redemption. Very important to always do that. Yes.
Things going good. How's things going?
I think. Oh,
Ending up pretty good.
we are. Oh, let me tally. Let me tally up the money so we can see how much we raised. All right. So
Some of us did it in the car because
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
took a collection for it for Steven. But you don't have to tell them, oh, they did this.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously,
yeah. All right.
but I'm just happy that the students, kicked in.
Yeah, that is so wonderful. Okay, so let me go and do that, and we can kind of end with them. So I'm going to tally up how much money we raised. We'll go to the GoFundMe. Right, so I'm just going to be doing a little bit of tallying up here. All right, so just a GoFundMe, we raised $705. Thank you so much. And I know that it's some of you guys that are watching that donated. So that is amazing. Thank you so much. That's just a GoFundMe. Now I'm going to tally up the collections that came in. I was supposed to get bring a donation box, but I totally forgot to bring a donation box, and so I'm using like a trophy cup. So that's what the donations have been coming into a trophy cup because we got a ton of these trophy cups, right? Because the wushu students do competitions and they win these trophy cups. Right. Yeah. I paint Tai Chi. Yeah, our Facebook page. I do have a card. It's out in the lobby. Yeah. Yeah. There's like a like where you'll see on the side. I ping. AIPING. Yeah, I ping. Yeah. All right. All right, so I'm gonna count up the cash. I said 100, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, and another 50. I'm just going to double check.
Thank you very much. I take off. I appreciate
Me.
I appreciate the time and energy for Steven and with my friends.
So I'm tallying up the what we raised. So right now, what I counted up, I have to double check, and it doesn't
He
include
deserves it. Whatever.
what. Yeah. So and Onassis students also donated, and it's in a card. So
Nice to meet you.
so nice to meet you.
In person before I
Oh yes, please connect. Please connect.
me in the sunset in standing in the water doing Okinawa and
Oh nice, nice, nice.
meet you in person.
All right, well, it's so
Me too.
nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you.
Thank you so much. All right. It looks like the tally, and that doesn't include this card. Oh, thank you so much for coming. All right. Our it looks like the tally, not including what's in this card, because I don't want to open up the card for Steve. So there's a collection here, is $1,240 that we raised today for Steve.
What's the individual contribution? I mean, is there a standing one or does it?
Just donation, whatever you want to donate. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. So,
All right, please, please. Thank you so much.
thank you for
Oh, thank
Steve's
you. Yeah. I appreciate this so much. Thank you.
Thank you for doing all this stuff.
Yeah, and I would love to do more. And let's make this a regular thing, even if it's not a fundraiser. Let's just get people together. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I will.
Excellent. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. So I got another donation, and now it looks like it's up to $1,290. And plus what's in here, and plus what people had been donating for the acupuncture treatments, because Dr. Zimmerman has that. So I don't have that in the tally yet. So I'm just going to quickly double check my count here. One, two, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 485 for the cash donations that came in, plus $100 check, plus the 705 on the GoFundMe. So we're at $1,290 plus what's in this card. All right, so I'm just going to make the announcement right now, so that folks who are leaving, before they leave, they know how much we did here. All right, everyone, I know, everyone, I know that people need to leave, so I want to share. Just thank you all for being so generous. Thank you, everyone, for being so generous.
I just did a quick tally count, including what was donated on the GoFundMe. And that is thanks to folks who are tuning in on the live stream. People are donating from the live stream as well. And folks who couldn't come but donated to the GoFundMe because they wanted to support it, and everyone here, not including what's in the card from Onassis and his school. That I didn't want to open up the card, so that is on top of $1,290 that we raised. So and and that's also not including what people have been contributing to the acupuncture, because Dr. Zimmerman will. So this is what we raised for Steve. So thank you all. Yeah. 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 And you haven't added, come add to the pot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of putting it in the envelope now. Yeah. 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 So, so thank you, folks coming in from the live stream as well. Oh,
Sure. Sure. Hi.
hey.
I didn't see a plate passed around with my donations, and I should have said something first.
Thank you. So we will add that to the pot. Thank you so much. Yes, excellent. Is your kid okay? Like from that?
I don't know. The fall is like I've fallen a lot. I know how to fall.
Yeah. Oh, say hi. Okay, so I know everybody wants to see you because your beard is famous on in our Discord and in our Twitch, because we made
Hello.
emo because for your beard. So this is John. This is an instructor, and our thumbs up emote is John. It's like this thumbs up emote. Where is our? Yeah, we turned you into an emote for our Discord and our
It's nice.
Twitch.
I'm immortalized now.
Yes.
Terrific. Thank you.
And that's his beard. Oh, thank you so much.
You're not doing your class anymore, Louise Kleinstone, right? Are you?
I
Friday?
yeah, it's Friday. Oh, but not here in the evening.
That's
So that's why she can't do it, because yeah. Uh, all right. Oh, thank you. No, it's all coming into here. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. All right. All right. See you.
Is tomorrow on?
I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I think we've been just doing it too much. So I'm gonna take tomorrow off. Yeah. So Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday. Yeah. You too. All right. Our tally, $1,450 for the fundraiser. Oh,
Yeah, they're just wondering, you know, they're literally on board. They're bringing the packages. So whatever kid they goes with it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta Steve Watson. He said we were black. Go through it. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much for joining us and being a part of this event and contributing to the fundraiser and just being here for the support and watching and learning and sharing your amazing comments. It was so great to be here and to kind of, you know, get a glimpse also of what we've been doing, who our people are, and you know, you guys got to see Chemba, you guys got to see John, and Steve, and these instructors here, and really, really, really appreciate it. I miss you guys so much. I really, really do, and I really want to be able to come back and do more live streams. You know, I just this past year has been the busiest I have ever been in my entire life. So thank you for being patient with me. I have been making content though. So on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I'm still trying to get content out there. And I would love to do at least like a once a week live stream because I really miss it. It's just, you know, just being able to be with the community. You know, an event like this is not like, you know, the typical live stream where we're just hanging out. I miss that. All right, so I'm gonna get going. It was so good to see you guys. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, Cameron, here, this is the GoFundMe. Not too late to contribute. Sorry, I didn't see your question. And then I guess folks here too. We'll put that just one last time. If you get it in, I'll add it to the count and we'll tally that and share it. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.